Hey,
Super
Bowl champs. Super Bowl champs, boys.
Yes,
Super Bowl
sir.
Champs.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Let's go,
one
baby.
of the best feelings in the world, bro. Winning the Super Bowl, watching it with y'all boys. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Crazy. Yo,
Definitely a movie.
let's just start it off this way. And Antoine, I'm gonna choose you first.
Of course.
Give me your first reaction after winning the Super Bowl, that ceremony. Give me your automatic just first reactions. What was you thinking?
Man, we did it. At the end of the day, we did it. Like, after everything we've been through, I owe a lot of people an apology. You know, start from the beginning of the season to the point we're at now. I owe a lot of people an apology. That's my first thought. So, like, Nick Sirianni, the way he kept the team together, the way he pulled everybody in, I owe him an apology. Who else? The defense starting off the year, like this the same defense from last year. I owe them an apology. Kellen Moore, I owe him an apology. He called a hell of a playoff. Most points in playoff history. That's a lot to say. Bradbury, I don't owe you no apology, and Bryce, I don't owe you no apology either.
Why, bro? Bradbury got his trophy too, bro. He got
They should not even have let him touch that, bro.
Him, you know he's trolling, smiling, and all the pictures.
Yeah. He's trolling. He's trolling.
He got paid to stay away.
With that outfit on, he definitely trolling.
Hey, in any business, bro, he's the definition of dead weight, bro.
Yeah. But the good thing is his contract gonna come off the books real soon.
Yeah, we need to free up some money over there.
We got some people to pay.
No, that's wild. Yo, Jay, what you thinking, bro? What was your thoughts? I know I hit you up in the middle of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was on my. I just kept telling everyone for 2 weeks straight. I kept telling you they're gonna win, but I kept saying by 10. A lot of us, our score margins is 10 plus. We knew they was gonna win. We all had that confidence because of just what they are on paper versus the Chiefs, but they just demolished them. They made him look regular. And if you go back to our 5 reasons, if you look at every one of our reasons, minus the Saquon because he was not a factor, other 4 of the 5 reasons we said all came to fruition. The turnover battle, the pass rush, feel me? The defense, feel me? Jalen Hurts, feel me? The whole when Scotty went in on number 2 with Jalen Hurts, that all came to truth. He put a lot of people their doubts to sleep. So I'm not gonna say I expected us to win the game, but not in that fashion. I'm not gonna lie, not like that. No, not for sure. No.
Yeah, and Philly's own Scott. What was your thoughts, bro?
Man, I'll tell you what, bro. Antoine said he owes a lot of people an apology. I think a lot of people owe us an apology, bro, because all I've been hearing all year is, oh, well, now they got to play the Bengals. Oh, now they got to play the Ravens. Oh, now they got to play the Steelers. It was every week. It was like, okay, well, they're not going to do this. They just did that, but they're not going to do this. And they were just finding stuff. And now guess what? What I've been hearing all week, bro, is, man, the Eagles really are just the best team. Like, okay, why are you saying that now? So I think a lot of people owe the Eagles an apology. Not us, we're just fans. But at the end of the day, you can't say nothing about my quarterback no more, bro. There's nothing you can say unless he falls off the deep end and starts, doing something crazy. But as of now, you can't say a word. Everybody showed up, bro. Like Jay said, that was total domination, bro. This is a team that just won 2 Super Bowls in a row and has been to the AFC Championship game 8 years in a row. And we beat them so bad on live TV in front of 126 million people. Go Birds, bro. That's crazy.
That's facts.
I'm gonna lie. They saved the best for last. 95 points in the last 2 games.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, what's going on?
They didn't hold nothing back these last 2 days.
We got Warren. What's good, fellas? Hey, belt to ass, bro. That's what we did. Hey,
BTA.
Wayne.
What up, Wayne?
My
What's
boy
up, Wayne?
Wayne.
Hey,
Wayne,
Sky.
you was 38-27. You wasn't too far either. Your score wasn't all too far either.
That's facts. That's facts. Yo, and we got Scott's dad on here. What's going
Shout out
on?
to
What's going
Scotty
on?
Pops.
Hey,
That's a good
I,
point. That's a good point he made.
Go
He
back.
did do
I
a good
think
I'm
block.
pulling
He,
back
he
up.
blocked pretty well.
Yeah,
And
because
he
on
had
our
like
own
50
Jalen,
yards receiving.
yeah, on our
yeah,
own,
he actually did his thing receiving. It's funny because he was a factor, but not the major factor. He wasn't the reason why they at one point, you looked down and you would never think the Eagles would be up so much and Saquon has such little rushing yards. It's just the
Yeah.
way the season been going.
Right.
We didn't
Yeah.
even really need our rushing. They keyed in so much on putting so many people in the box that
Exactly,
they
bro.
could not sleep. Saquon made them lose sleep literally because the whole defensive plan will stop Saquon and
That's what it was,
Exactly.
bro, and that's what they mess up at. That's where they
Exactly.
mess up. They say force Jalen to throw. You don't want that either.
You
Right.
forget our quarterback is one
I
of the
tell
best
y'all,
deep ball
fellas,
throwers, bro.
I tell y'all, fellas, after that Steelers game, I will never question Jalen Hurts and throwing and anything again. And I shouldn't have questioned him even to begin with. But I did, like all of us had questions. Why are we
Yeah.
not throwing the ball? But we got what we got. It's not like you got scrubs out there. You understand? So after that game, I realized this is what they're doing. It took me a long time to realize, but everybody knows now. This is how they're winning football. This is winning DNA. You don't have to have the 5,000-yard guy out there, throwing 40 times a game. Like, this is it. I guarantee you a lot of teams are going to try to copy this blueprint now.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot can because the way we play the game a lot different from a lot of other teams. And honestly, I feel like the closest team that could have did what we did was the Titans back when they had Derrick Henry and AJ Brown, which is being explosive in the run game and just efficient in the pass game. Like that's our whole motto. All these other teams, they want to be explosive with the pass game, but just efficient running. So
Right.
like that's how we shutting everybody down. And like just my final thoughts going into this, like I'm watching it. I'm watching the ceremony. I'm watching how they just dominated the Chiefs like that. I said we can do this again. Like that
Yeah,
was
bro.
my first reaction. Like we can do this again. I'm gonna have this same feeling again next year. Like I can't. And at the end of the day, everybody can say everything they want to about Jalen, Nick Sirianni, AJ, all that. When it comes time to play in the big games, who steps up? Like that's all that really matters, bro. It's all about winning. Stats don't matter, bro. Like that's what they simply just proved. Stats do not matter in this whole game. Fantasy football and parlays got everybody's minds all messed up on this stats
That's a
thing,
good
bro.
point.
That's a
Like
very good
it's
point.
got everybody's mind messed up on this. Like it is
Yep.
strictly who is a winning quarterback and who is a losing quarterback. We have a winning quarterback.
Right.
We will,
Absolutely.
as long as we got Jalen Hurts, we will go to the playoffs. That's
And he's the constant. Think about it. He keeps switching offensive coordinators. They keep switching things around him, and he's staying consistent or getting better. He's not getting worse. He's not falling off a cliff. Man, we believe in Jalen. All four of us in this room right now believe in Jalen. There's still. I don't know how any Eagle fan could not even be on the Jalen because we had Eagle fans even at the beginning of this year, even the middle of the year. Oh, put him out when Tanner McKee came in. You had people asking for McKee or for Pickett for other people, and it's just like, are y'all crazy? Jalen is the catalyst to this team. Without Jalen, we're not going very far, no matter if we got Saquon or anything.
That's true. Yeah, he the glue guy. He holds everything together.
Yeah.
And I like what
This-
Devontae had hugged him and said after the game. He
Yep.
said, "Thank you for being who you are. Thank you
Yeah.
for leading us. Thank you for keeping us together." And like you said, he the constant. Like he the guy. He said he don't care how it looks. He just want to get it done. And if he getting it done, we as Eagle fans, like we complain about how we win. You know what I'm saying? Like how spoiled is that? We don't complain about losses. We complain about how we win and how it looked that we won. But
Yeah.
we win at the end of the day.
He's right. He's right because we're the only team.
100%.
We win and then we complain about the win. I don't know if other fan bases is like that. I don't see it, but I noticed that. So we win and we find a son of nitpick. Like we said, they be nitpicking the wins.
Yeah,
But the
no,
thing about Jalen, bro, is like it's so good to have a quarterback like that. Because if we're being for real, Jalen Hurts isn't the best quarterback of all time, but he's good enough. And the mentality, bro, that goes a long way. I was just telling somebody yesterday, I was like, Jalen's probably not a guy that I would go to the bar and get a drink with and hang out with. But as a quarterback for my favorite team, I wouldn't pick anybody else.
Bro, listen, at this point, he's in every top quarterback conversation. Like after today, after Sunday, like now you have to bring him up. Now he's a Super Bowl MVP. Now he's been to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. He's only played 5 seasons as a starter. He's been in the playoffs every single season he's played. 2 Pro Bowls. Like it's really his resume is building very fast. It's started.
And he's beaten all the best guys, bro. Like he's beaten Joe Burrow. He beat Lamar. He beat Mahomes twice now. Like
and check this
all these people. Go ahead, Jay.
His only one loss, but I remember was it 15 or 14-1 versus the AFC? That one loss was to the Jets, that week 6 loss last season.
And that was such a weak loss, bro.
And that's it. And that was a game that we handed to the Jets.
Like,
yeah, that was Zach Wilson as their quarterback. Like,
so what Cam Newton said about him being in the NFC, I think Jalen would run over the AFC.
he would.
Yeah, he's barely lost to them.
He barely lost to them.
I can see him doing that. I think that's possible, but I think just keep him in the NFC because it just makes it easier for us to go to the bowl, bro. Like just keep him over there because hey, I'm not gonna lie, the AFC is tough. The AFC is a tough.
It's crazy. The NFC got exploited, bro. Like the NFC really got exploited this year because all we've heard, and I've been saying this since week 5, bro, about the Lions. They're not all that. They're a good regular season team, but I said on this podcast that the Lions are not going to do anything in the playoffs. What happened? They got their ass whooped, and then we whooped the ass of the team that whooped their ass. So, bro, we just run through the NFC. The Eagles go through, or the NFC goes through the link, bro. Warren said it.
Scotty, I commented on your thing. Patrick, Jalen just eliminated the guy that eliminates everybody else. So, what can you really say? Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson lose sleep from losing to Patrick Mahomes, and Jalen just put him to sleep himself.
No, that's facts. Yep. Hey, and I think at the end of the day, this is a dynasty team. If anybody wants to argue with me, come on now. We can argue about this. Because
argue with your uncle, dummy.
Yeah, this is straight. You have the youngest defense that has Vic Fangio on the first year. Everybody predicted this team to be doing this next year. So they're only going to get better. The production's only going to get better. The development's only going to get better.
That defense is them.
And hell, yeah, we're going to be losing Kellen Moore. We'll talk a little bit about that later. We're going to be losing Kellen Moore, but at the end of the day, Jalen's used to that now. He's used to it.
At this point.
He's used to it. We can all probably agree it's stunning his development. Do y'all agree on that? It has.
It's not. It's not good. It's definitely not good to be changing coordinator.
Cohesiveness. I think it's messing up him getting continuity with everybody, with a coach.
But that's part of the development part.
Because I think he is who he is at this point. I think he's hit his ceiling at this point. We know he can drop the deep ball.
Bro. Nah. I think Jalen can be a better passer than what
2022 was his passing year, and that's who he is as a passer. That was his season as a pass. That's who he is, what he looks like as a passer, or more of a passer than a runner. Feel me? That's what he looks like. 2022. I could see him developing later on in his career the more pocket passing, but part of his game is his legs. You understand? It's just part of his game. I think 2022 is probably as high as his ceiling we might ever see.
But I'm gonna push back on you with that because you got to think about it. He's getting older. He is becoming an older quarterback. With him being an older quarterback, he's not going to be able to rely on his legs very much. So what made Tom Brady better, and probably we can even put Patrick Mahomes, it's the film studying. If he gets better on his film studying, he'll be able to read defenses a lot better. I think Patrick Mahomes said he couldn't even fully read defenses till his 4th year. So think about that development that Jalen gets. If he gets to the point to where he's reading defenses a lot better, you can call your protections the way that you want it. which will make the plays easier.
I think he does read defenses pretty well.
No. But I'm saying he can get better at it. Like he's gonna only get better. He's gonna only get better. Yes, let's say he's probably good with the NFC East division team. He can read their defenses. But think about when you spread it out to the whole NFC, and then think about it when you spread it not just NFC but the actual AFC.
Nah,
Like,
but
he can-
listen.
What?
Don't mean to cut you off or nothing like that, but did you see what he just did in the Super Bowl to a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
he audible in that first play to Dotson. He audibled into that.
Yeah.
He saw the blitz
Yeah.
coming like, I
Exactly.
do this. The ball go be there. Do this. And he did that. The
That was
whole
smart.
game, he had them figured out. 17 for 22 passing with the one messed up interception. Other than that,
Yeah.
he figured that out.
And he escaped, bro. He escaped the blitz. Like my one thing that like I said in my reason was that I was worried about him in the pocket, not getting the ball out in time. You know how many sacks that man escaped, bro? He ran for 70 yards in the Super Bowl on them again.
Twice. 72.
Twice in the Super Bowl.
11 carries.
Yeah. He beat his own rushing yards in the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's
He
wild.
got 72, right, Scotty? And then 70 last time on the dot.
70 last time and
You
72
know,
on Sunday.
low key. I want me to tell y'all something. That's why I don't think he took the kneels at the end either. Because even though Kenny Pickett was in the game, he would have lost the rushing yards when you take the knee. You lose the yards, and he would have lost he would have lost from the 72. So to me, that's why he didn't take the last.
They're aware of that for sure.
He ain't burning that record.
Nah, for real. Nah, he deserved that.
He do.
Hey, shout out to little bro.
Shout out, little bro. Big bro.
Little big bro.
People right there. Who is that?
Little big bro.
D'Anthony? Yeah.
Now we popping out the Philly Thursday though.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be a movie.
We got Shane. We got Shane in there. Yo, with this Super Bowl loss, where do you think this puts the Chiefs at? Like, where do they go from here? What is y'all thoughts on them? I know right now we beat them, so they all food right now. Like everybody got beat. We got to have some type of mercy for them. So with that being said, where does this put the Chiefs now? Stopping.
To be honest,
yeah,
I would not be surprised if we saw them in the AFC Championship again next year, just because like having an elite level quarterback like Patrick Mahomes with Andy Reid, even though we just mollywopped them, like they're still a really good team, bro. Unless they go off the deep end and something blows up in there. But I don't know. We'll just have to see what kind of moves they make in the offseason too. Because I heard something about Travis Kelce maybe retiring. He didn't do too much for him this year anyway. But I don't know, bro. You can never count Mahomes out. So
yeah, you definitely can't. I definitely feel like in the draft, even though they probably had the 31st pick, they definitely going to be looking at a left tackle. Like they definitely going to be looking at a left tackle after what we did to him.
They have no running game, bro.
You go get a good tackle at 31?
they don't have it. Yeah, no. But yeah,
Hey, they don't have Stoutland, so who knows?
You're not getting a tackle.
That just means it's easier for us. That's all.
They got holes on their team, bro. Me personally, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I never thought they were good the whole year. I kept telling y'all they winning how we was winning last year, getting by on games, by little things. And when they finally met a real team, like a real good team, head to toe, they couldn't handle it. But that's why Philly demolished them, bro. Because the Chiefs have a lot of holes. They have no running game. Feel me? They have Worthy, but if you take away Worthy, there's no speed there. There's no Hollywood Brown is not what he once was. It's just Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm glad, he was real quiet. He's another one. I'm glad he didn't do anything in the game either. But
he came out the gates with that 11-yard pass and didn't do nothing after that.
But Mahomes' plan the whole game was to get the ball out quick. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, Eli played the Eagles and he kept throwing the ball quick. That's how you beat the Eagles pass rush. That's how he beat us a couple of years ago. But I know this defensive line had what, even though they're not the same defensive line, had what happened in 22 on their mind. They wore the 0 sack shirt to their parade. Like, we had no pressure on Mahomes that first game, like zero. Like, do you see what pressure did? Like, pressure just changed everything.
Ain't nobody finna read out of that.
Wayne, that's inner excellence right there. Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, look at your messages. I already messaged you, Wayne. just like message me back. We can get you on,
Yeah.
get your thoughts on it. This is a strong comment. This is a very strong comment. But
Sum it
yeah,
up.
yeah. Why don't we get you on live and you can give us your thoughts on it?
Bring them
We
on.
definitely want to hear from you.
Yeah, that's a good comment. That's actually a really good comment. I just read it. I read most of it. It's pretty. That's what we were saying earlier when you was off the camera. He is the constant, Warren. He might be making folks better working with him.
He definitely is.
Feel
Because
me?
everybody that come and play with him, their career gets better. AJ Brown came over here, career got better. Smitty never had a bad year with him. Saquon, good as he was, good as he is, best season he ever had in his life.
Miles Sanders,
Mekhi Becton come over here, best season of his life. Miles Sanders.
And there's more too. I mean, the other guys like Javon Hargrave, like even the defensive players. You could even say with the defense, like it's just the Eagles, bro.
At the end of the day, the Eagles is just a good organization, though.
It is.
Yeah.
We have to be honest about that. I'm saying, like,
it looks fun to play for them.
If y'all are saying that this is the best that Jalen's gonna get, that means that gives other teams a reason to stop us. But if he's constantly getting better, he's constantly able to beat the odds of what's coming to him. That's why I'm saying that.
Remember, it's not about him getting better. Just because they don't.
When I mean better, I mean
so
reading.
If we really ask him to throw 30 times a game, I think he'll do it. Does he want to do it? No, but can he do it? Yes.
Yeah, that's facts. At the end of the day, Jalen is only going to get better. What is he? 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's 26, bro. Like Brady wasn't even as good as he was at 26, and he got better. So he's only going to get better. That's what I'm.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can't say this is it. Like when you say this is it, bro, you're putting him up there with Russell Wilson.
No, we're talking about talent and skill wise.
Oh, skill wise, bro. He's a natural born talent.
Yeah,
bro,
he is. That's what I'm saying. We know who he is. He's not gonna.
His legs is not going to stop though. Like his legs are going to end up slowing down.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, like it's gonna come a time where he can't escape the pocket as quickly as he can now, and then what do you do from there?
That's Russell Wilson's issue, though. That's Russell Wilson's issue. Russell Wilson relied on his legs a lot to get out of plays. Jalen's not going to be that. I think Jalen's going to get.
Jalen's already a better deep ball passer than Russell Wilson ever was.
Yeah, he's already more physical than him.
So it's only going to get better. That's what I'm saying. He's only going to get better, bro. He's only going to get better. We'll go into the comments a little bit. Wayne, if you want to come on, definitely reach out to me. Let me know. I'll give you the link. But yeah, just talking about that with the Chiefs. I personally think the Chiefs just need to get a better draft pick. I think they'll be back. I know one of y'all said that Kelsey might retire. If he retires, he retires.
That's what he said. He said it maybe.
Bro,
maybe.
You got Xavier Worthy, and who you got? Rashid. Who is it on the other side?
Rashid Rice.
Yeah, you got Rashid Rice. He was just injured. So him coming back. You got Noah Gray. So they have a team. Will they get to where they want to be? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Rashid, don't get me wrong, bro. Rashid Rice, like, we didn't get to see much of him this season, but he's a dog. He's going to be a dog in the NFL.
Him and Worthy together on the field together is going to be a problem.
He's going to be a top 10 receiver.
But when I look at the Chiefs, bro, like, they style of play, it fits the AFC. Like, it won't beat the NFC. Like, the NFC, we play more physical. They play more spread out, throw the ball around, fast, little short, fast, quick guys, slippy guys. That's what they rely on.
West Coast offense.
They'll have success in the AFC. I don't think that they, gonna fall off a cliff or nothing like that. But them dominating the league, I don't see that happening no more.
I think that part has come to an end.
Yeah, they need a running back though. They got
they'll no longer dominate the league. I like that. And that's why
we made them look regular, bro.
We made them look below regular. We made them look like they should. You know the funny part too? All I ever hear is give Andy Reid 2 weeks and you're in trouble. All Andy Reid needs is 2 weeks. What did he do then? Like, what was he doing during that 2 weeks?
Or never bet on the Chiefs. Never bet on Patrick Mahomes. So
yeah, I always hear that.
Say that. Yeah. So it's.
But you guys remember Remember when I told you on last week's episode or the week before that as soon as we beat the Commanders, the very next day, Nick Sirianni said that a huge majority of our game plan is already done. Like, bro, them boys have been waiting for this moment, bro.
No, for sure.
Like, they already had 75% of the game plan put together before we even knew we were going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's fire.
And you know what,
So
Scotty?
give Nick Sirianni 2 weeks.
Scotty, you know what though? Too? I also do think it wouldn't even have mattered the opponent too. They wanted the Chiefs, but they would have steamrolled the Bills. They would have steamrolled any team. Like Antoine just said, the AFC style is much different than the NFC.
Much different. Yeah.
They play spread out. It's a lot of passes, a lot of
It's
gaps.
a lot of West Coast offense over there.
A lot of West Coast, a lot of spread offense, and it's not the same. So it's like, you know, that's why we're gonna be the kings of the NFC for a while, for a very long time.
Yeah, because we can push anybody around at the end of the day.
Yeah, we built on both sides of the trenches. You feel me? On both lines. Right. Look at Milton Williams and Josh Sweat, what they did on the final day to get their payday. On their final day, they both just went.
They put some good tape out.
Great leverage for them.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's facts. Watching the Super Bowl, we all know it was a blowout. But I'm pretty sure with each person, there was a point in the game where you felt this game is over. Like this game is over. This is feeling a lot like the Commanders game. When did that point come to y'all?
Jay, show me your jersey, bro. Let me see who that is. That's when the game came to an end. That right there is when the game came to an end.
Ooh.
Pick 6 on your birthday, bro, is written in the stars, bro.
A lot of people said it was then. It was that. That was to me was that to me is when I really started kicking in. Like, damn, this is the Smitty TD was. That's when I was like, they just stabbed them on the floor. Like
the Smitty TD. I like that.
That's when I started. I was like this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think,
Yeah.
Antoine?
Mine either I like that Smitty touchdown. That's when I knew it was like
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
The ball interception was right after that, and that also,
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The Bond interception was when like Patrick Mahomes getting one interception. Yeah, you make up for it, but that second one, that's when I knew like he was off mentally.
So he was
bro.
seeing
Like,
ghosts. He was seeing
yeah,
ghosts.
he
was not seeing an underneath defender. He was just trying to get the ball out, bro.
Even the throw to Cooper, like you're not gonna fit that in there.
Yeah,
nah, bro. If you wanna run that whole series back, that was the end of the game.
Right.
So
there.
it started with the Josh Sweat set. He got the
Mhm.
first set, and then Jalen Hunt the next play
Got the second.
second,
And then the
set.
Bond interception, right?
Nah, the third one was the Gene interception.
The Gene interception, yeah.
I said, yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
Damn, and so you just made that. I didn't even realize that was a 2 sacks. Then right after that was
2
that
sacks,
was actually
pick
the
six.
pressures was started.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
the
over.
pressure
I
was
gotta go back
crazy.
and watch the game again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched it about 3-4 times already.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I keep watching. I gotta watch the full game to see drive.
Yeah.
Again.
they were
So
scaring him, bro. They were
was
scaring him.
good.
He didn't want to get hit. He was just trying to get the ball out. Like,
Now he was rattled. I give him respect for keep standing up. He kept getting hit and getting up, But
He was getting
bro,
smacked.
but bro,
Hey,
he
he
walked
should have brought
himself
Carson
into 2 of them
Winston.
sacks. He walked himself, and bro, he turned around and ran into his own
he
man.
should have took the L and brought Carson Winston, so we can handle him too.
Oh man, little guy.
Bro, that
Little
was-
bro, that's little bro.
Imagine how Carson felt on the sideline watching his. That's the second time he's been on the sideline watching Eagles win a Super Bowl.
You gotta retire,
Hey,
bro. I'm sorry.
he didn't even shake Jalen's hand, bro. He
No?
didn't even walk up to Jalen.
No.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
yeah,
I wasn't either.
yeah. He totally he avoided Jalen, bro.
Yeah, because remember that comment came out when he told Darius Slay, "I'm better than him. I'm gonna take his job," you know. And then I know he got back to him because he knows that Jalen came into the organization with eyes on that starting position, bro. And then
That's a great point right there, Richard.
Remember when Doug Peterson benched him in that last game to like try to tank or whatever, and then it was like so much. People don't understand his career started real rough during the COVID year. He got to come in, battle with some people want him to start, some people don't. You know, his career and then switching to head coaches It didn't start off as easy as most rookies. You understand that they come in, he walked into tension. He got drafted with a guy that just got paid $100 million, and he got to work with him every day with that tension. His presence is what built this whole situation, bro. He pushed Carson out the door. He took over.
Yeah.
He took over.
Yep.
He said, yo, go get AJ.
Yep.
Draft Devontae.
Yep.
Feel me? Get me a little bit of guys. Get me Swift. Swift's not working. Get me Saquon. He did all of this, bro. It's all because of Jalen. Everything they built is around Jalen. He's the engine. They put all the components around him, bro.
Yeah, like you said,
They asked
the COVID year in 2020. We sucked that year, bro. I think we won 4 games the whole season.
Yeah, four. We had a tie too.
And that's because Carson had that pressure on him, and he cannot perform under pressure.
But that's why I don't feel bad for him, bro. Like,
that's a lot of quarterbacks. That's a lot of
so many people feel bad for that man, bro. I will never feel an ounce of sadness for Carson Wentz. He's a bum, bro. Like, this is the thing. All right, look, you get injured, you have an MVP type year, you're supposed to be the MVP. You get injured, your backup wins. You congratulate that man, and you go get you another one next year because you're that good of a quarterback, right? But no,
he can do it. I can do it.
No, you can't do it. Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Now he folded. He
I don't feel bad for him at all.
He was never going to be the guy for Philadelphia. Because look, the bar for him was the Super Bowl, right? The bar for him was the Super Bowl. If you don't win a Super Bowl, nobody going to love you like they love Nick Foles. Ever, no matter what you do.
Because what happened then next year, bro?
Exactly. Jalen Hurts lost the Super Bowl. That he didn't fold, bro. He tried to get back. Even after the
That's what you do as a man.
That's what you do as a man and mentality. That's why he's made for Philly, his mentality. He's made to be a QB1.
Definitely made for Philly, bro. Jalen is the most made for Philly guy ever besides Allen Iverson.
Ever, bro. Calm under pressure. This guy playing on the biggest stages and it does not look nervous.
No, right.
Because that Super Bowl that we won the following year, Carson Wentz got his job back. Nick Foles still sitting on the bench though. What happened starting off that year? We was sucking. Carson got hurt, broke his back or whatever. Nick Foles came back in. We went back to the playoffs, made a little run, and if it wasn't for the Alshon drop, we probably would have went back to back, bro.
Yeah,
had to get Nick out of there to hush up crybaby Carson, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
And I think destroyed that thing, bro.
I feel like we dive a little too deep into the past. Right. We go a little bit too deep into
we going off the deep end a little bit.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we got a Super Bowl 2 days ago, fellas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you
get some Eagles fans talking. We go.
Hey,
get us back on track, Warren. Get us back on track.
Remember. Hey, who won the Super Bowl in 2025?
The Birds, baby.
Birds.
Exactly. Who's gonna get a dynasty this next year? Hey, at the end of the day, bro, we gotta look at it like this. We were here back in 22. We lost. We were in the playoffs. Had a little downfall. Somebody shit the bed. Whatever. We get back, and then we back into the Super Bowl. Like, just think about that simplicity of all that just went on. Like, we have a fall off, it'll bring us back that far, but we can still make the playoffs. You feel me? Right. So if this team goes 100%, what they doing, bro, we can be doing this every year, bro. Like, that's just the team that we got. And at the end of the day, a lot of this is Nick Sirianni. When you see all the interviews that they doing about about these players, every player brings up a comment that Nick Sirianni says or just how Nick Sirianni operates. Like, they bring up Nick Sirianni every time they talk to a player, bro. Like, give me one player that they talk to, they don't bring up Nick. Like, that is his mentality that he brings. So we got to give him respect. Yeah, he got somebody that runs the offense and runs the defense. He runs the culture in there. The culture is harder than what went on because we had this same defensive line. We had this last year. We had the same defensive line last year, and you saw where it took us. So I think getting the right people in there, get the right coaching, bring the right culture, and we good. I think a lot of that was Hassan Reddick. Like, looking at it now, a lot of that was Hassan Reddick.
Could be. He could have been. Yeah, you're right, Warren. He could have been somebody that.
Even Fletcher Cox said it.
Yeah, like a lot of that is Hassan Redditt because
Fletcher
if it
was
was
holding
that
back
bad,
people from getting
Josh
reps.
Sweat wouldn't have came back for a 1-year deal. Josh Sweat would have not came back. He came back for a reason. We'll go into these comments. After these comments, we'll just go over news that we went over. He's like, let's talk about how good Hurts was. Hey.
Hunt. Jalen Hunt.
Oh, my bad.
He did good
Hunt.
too, yeah.
My bad. How good Jalen Hunt. I think I'm glad Jalen Hunt got his reps in because it's going to help him out for the upcoming season. What's y'all's thoughts on Jalen Hunt? Just real quick.
He's a dog, bro. I mean, there's not much to it.
Right.
For as young as he is, he's able to understand the defense. Vic Fangio sees that in him. That's why he gets the reps that he gets because he's going to go out there, he's going to give it his all, and he always finds a way to the quarterback, bro. Whether it's pressure or sack, he does his job.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fangio not gonna put you in if you ain't with the program. And
he don't care how much you get paid.
I think Jalen Hunt was one of his personal picks, wasn't it?
Fangio? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
he personally picked him.
And so me watching him play, like he'll bully. I like him.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get. I think we've only seen just a little bit of Jalen Hunt. Honestly, we haven't gotten.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah. Hey Scott, he said, "Mom said hit the like button." Yo,
everybody, please like it up.
Hit the like button.
How much credit do y'all give Carson for 17 Bowl?
It's the last Carson question, by the way. No more Carson talk.
Yeah.
He did his point.
I give him a lot of it.
I give Carson Wentz as much credit as we would give Saquon Barkley the credit because a lot of these games that we won, we ran our way into it. The same respect that Saquon did, because Saquon didn't do nothing in the Super Bowl. We have to be honest about that.
Yeah, but he did everything in the playoffs.
He didn't do nothing, bro.
He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He still had over 100 total yards.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I take that back. So where do y'all give Carson his credit then? And we'll end this. I'm tired of talking about it.
I think that Carson Wentz would not have won us a Super Bowl.
That's true.
I
that's
think
all
on
I'm
that
saying.
versus Brady, I don't think his nerves would have handled it. And I'm being real with you. And for years, I was a little bit in denial of that. But now that I watch how Jalen handles himself, Carson on a big stage like the NFC Championship, I don't think his mental would have showed up. I think he would have folded.
Yeah, he shrink, bro.
Yeah, he'll shrink.
But that year, he did play his part, though. I give him
He played very well for the regular season.
7 wins, got us the 1 seed. He did his part. Thank you.
We were one catch away from beating the Falcons, and no, AJ Dallas got it. Yeah, I look at it like this though, and Wayne, I'll ask you that. I think we needed those things to happen. Like
for sure.
we needed Saquon to drop the ball. Hell, we needed Devontae to drop the ball in that Commanders game. I think all those like shortcomings that we had, we needed that to get better. We needed AJ to call out the pass. We needed him to call out the pass game. Like we needed all that. The only thing we didn't need was BG talking at the radio show. That's the only thing we didn't need, bro.
Low key woke up Jalen for the Steelers game, and it still didn't shut people up, but at least it showed us. So people like, he's there. He could do it through 298.
Yeah, he for real.
Yeah,
298.
But yeah, like that's kind of where I see that, Wayne. He's like, it's scary. Like, yeah, these are rookies. We had the youngest defense.
Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them, man.
Gene and Quinyon Mitchell, bro. I don't know, bro. One of my favorite positions in the NFL, safety and corners. I always wish the Eagles had good safeties and good corners. Like God must have been hearing my prayers for the last 5-10 years, bro. Because they never could hit it on the money. We always get stuck with a bad duo, bad situation, old people. Bradbury was good one year, fell off the next year. Like we never got it good. Right now we're just entering what those guys are gonna start doing.
Darius Slay is the one who brought good cornerback back to Philly, though.
Darius Slay is gonna definitely go down as one of my favorite corners. But before him,
and
Scotty, my favorite corner before him was probably Asante Samuel.
I love Asante, bro.
Yeah, that before in between there, Bradley Fletcher, Kerry Williams, all them people, bro, just drove me crazy for years, Scotty. Yeah. You know those people. You know who I'm talking about, bro.
I love Asante Samuel.
What was Buddy name? Azamwa. We went and got him.
Asamoah.
Yeah.
Oswald.
Oh,
The worst.
I remember that guy.
Him
One of
and
the worst
Byron
signings
Maxwell.
ever. Yeah, you know
Who
he
was
like
worse
a
out of
film
him and
director.
Byron Maxwell?
He like a film director now. They was bigging him up on the TV the other day, and I just kept looking at him like, bro, you stole $100 million for the Eagles, bro. Like
Byron Maxwell.
you ain't do a damn thing for the Eagles.
Yeah, we don't care about your film career.
Exactly.
He said Nick
Shout out to Nick
Sirianni
again.
is
I
the
want
best
to keep
coach.
shouting out Nick Sirianni because
But-
I'm not gonna lie, that's where my apology gotta go to. My
I
apology.
think,
Mine too.
yeah, like Nick Sirianni definitely changed the mentality of the team.
Even going back to last season, I wanted him fired after last season. I'm like, yo, this guy got all these. He can't handle this team. He can't
Right.
handle this locker room. I kept
He
telling
could.
him.
But that's the thing. That was the thing, bro. I'm
It was
not
the
like
opposite. It
don't
was the
don't
opposite.
apologize for that because I think Nick did lose the locker room, but he was good enough and man enough to get it back,
Right.
which never
That's
happens.
a
Like
good
what, bro?
And I feel like he lost the locker room because the issue was above him, though. Because that issue was people trying to get paid, bro. That was people
It was
trying to
one
get
guy.
paid. Yeah, that's people trying to get paid at the
Yeah.
end of the day. Like Nick Sirianni he doesn't have that choice of how to pay people. So like
But guess
I
what?
think it's a little bit above him, but at the end of the day, like he sure did make a comeback for it. Like that's comeback coach of the year, if you ask me. Really, like
Nah, for sure.
After the collapse and losing 7 out of 8 and getting bounced first round after having a 10-game win streak in the season, that we were the Vikings. What
he
the
said,
Vikings
how he
did
can't
this year,
pay
that's what
Slade,
we
he's
was
going to
last
hunt.
year.
Yeah,
All them wins.
Shane, I'm gonna get a little bit into this though, but I don't think Sweat is coming back, and I'll kind of break down the reason why.
No, he won't.
He's sorry. I give Doug Peterson more than Carson. All right, we gotta have this. We gotta stop the Carson talk, bro. Like this.
Leo Shepard.
Like,
You gotta remember,
gotta-
Warren, the only reason he got brought up is because he literally was on the other side with green confetti on his head.
I know, bro, and that's why. I said, like,
Again.
Yeah. Like,
Again.
God damn it.
Scotty
Damn.
said again.
Hey, him and Brady
Yeah.
apparently good luck. Every time they're there, we win.
Those
Yeah,
are two
for sure.
good luck, Sean. Bring them both in the
Thank you.
building. Brady need to announce every Eagles game.
Facts.
Hey, but moving forward, we did win the Super Bowl. We're excited about that. Y'all boys will be attending the parade. Definitely make sure to get footage on that. But going forward into this, because after the parade, after all that, it's got to get back to business. Me personally, this is my favorite part about the NFL. It's the free agency side, the hiring side, the salary cap, all that good stuff. But we will be losing Kellen Moore as our head coach. I mean, sorry, not as our head coach, our offensive coordinator. My bad. We will be losing him as our offensive coordinator. With that being said, is there a offensive coordinator that y'all have in mind that would be a good replacement for Kellen Moore?
Nope.
Not yet.
We just gonna get some no name out there. Brian Johnson back.
Only
No, we
Max,
ain't gonna do all
a
that.
lot of people, a casual fan's gonna say Frank Reich. That would never happen. I don't think
No,
that
it's
would
not.
happen. I don't. See
I keep
them-
hearing Doug Peterson. That's
I
not
don't
gonna
see them
happen.
bringing back a Peterson guy to a Sirianni regime.
No.
It don't work like that. So, any Eagles fans that keep saying Frank Reich, just scratch them off your list.
I did hear something
Why
about.
do you dismiss Frank Reich? I'm just curious.
The only reason why is because I think that he's from the Peterson era, and I don't think Sirianni would bring that element. I just don't think that it would. I don't think they would make, because Frank Reich got fired from Philly too. He left on the way he got, the way he left was not good.
But you also know Frank Reich also recommended Nick Sirianni, and Nick Sirianni and Frank Reich are like
That is cool. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know
yeah.
if he'll bring him over because of we don't know. We don't know how the regime goes with, like, we don't know if there's any disconnect for that. We don't know. With Peterson, he might lose the contact with because remember Peterson got helped Reich after that too. So it's like we don't know.
Yeah.
You're gonna go work for him now. You don't know how that works.
Let me add this to you with Frank Reich. So what is it that gives us that confidence to say that we're a dynasty team? What is it? Like, what is it that y'all feel like that gives us that confidence to have a dynasty team?
The culture.
Exactly. Vic Fangio said he's not going anywhere. Vic Fangio has no desire to be a head coach. If we're going to bring somebody to be an offense or defensive coordinator, we need somebody that doesn't have the desire to be a head coach.
Somebody from the inside.
No.
The QB
we'll
coach.
do it again. Yeah,
But
remember,
that's why.
for other
I
teams, that
bring.
doesn't work for us.
But I bring Frank Wright into that equation because of the fact he doesn't want to be a head coach anymore. He doesn't want that. He just wants to build what we have right now. He's seen what we did. He respects Nick Sirianni. He respects Jalen Hurts. He sees what they can do. And to be quite honest with you, Shane Steichen is a little bit like they're kind of similar when it comes to it, just an older style of it. So why not bring in somebody that Nick Sirianni trusts, that isn't looking for a head coaching job, that can come in and actually build the team up? Why dismiss it?
Nah, I mean you won me over with that.
Yeah, he won me over with the part of that, the last part, for sure.
Yeah, because I just don't like doing from the inside because that normally don't work out well. And at the end, like on top of that, like if you do bring back Nick Wright, that's a good look because I do want somebody in there that has experience, who has more experience with the Eagles than him as an offensive coordinator. So I don't want to bring nobody from within, and I don't want to bring like what they call fresh blood. I want to have somebody that got some experience, like no hot young guys that's gonna overcomplicate the offense. Like,
No
nah,
hot
just keep it
commodity
simple.
names.
Like, you don't have to do that. Just keep it real simple.
I like when Warren said a coach that's an older coach with experience, like you said, Antoine, but that's not necessarily looking for a head coaching job, that wants to stay put for somewhere for a minute. That's why Kansas City went off for a couple of years. They had a bad.
That's what you need, yeah. If you want a dynasty, you can't be switching.
You can't keep switching coaches if you want to build a dynasty. So
that's true.
You're right, Warren. If we want to start a dynasty, it starts with the continuity of the coaches and the system.
Yeah. So that's why I'm
what up, Todd?
What up, baby?
Yo, that's why I'm big on Frank Wright. Would he be a good coach for Jalen? We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I think it's the right time to where no matter who we bring in, Jalen's had so many OCs to where he can say, yo, I can audible this if I need to. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, Jalen knows what to do right now. Like, he didn't win the Super Bowl just based off pure luck. Like, he did it based off his play calling and changing the game. So I personally would like Frank Wright to be there. Is there anybody else y'all have in mind, or probably cross y'all's minds, or this person would be good?
Damn, I wish the Vegas didn't take Chip Kelly. We could have hired him.
Chip Kelly is crazy.
No Chip Kelly, bro. No Chip Kelly. What is the old quarterback? He was the quarterback coach for Tampa Bay. I mean, he was the offensive coordinator.
Oh, you're talking about Leftwich.
Yeah, I think Brian Leftwich would be a good pick though.
Where is he now? I don't know where he is.
He's nowhere.
He's nowhere?
He's nowhere.
Where was he?
He was in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he was with Tampa. Right. He was under.
Oh, I keep hearing that a lot too. Deuce Staley.
Yeah.
Nah.
Deuce Staley. Because now based on what Golden Tate was talking about, and
he had no experience.
Yeah. You saw that Golden Tate.
Yeah, and I think Deuce Staley is kind of salty a little bit about how he wanted that head coaching job and we just didn't give it to him.
Right.
Like, bro, you're a running back coach, right?
Right. Relax.
Yeah, chill. Yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at with that. As far as the news, I wanted to get y'all's feedback on it. This is a little off topic, but not necessarily off topic. What was y'all's thoughts on the halftime show?
I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing, actually. I thought it, bro, to be able to not even just like I like Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan as it is, but to be able to like put all of that together and change the scene as many times as he did in 13 minutes is crazy, bro. Without messing up the field, all those dancers. Samuel L. Jackson out there. Like there was messages behind it, little innuendos and all that stuff. It was definitely better than I know a lot of people, and I was on the fence about this. I'm gonna be quick, but originally I wanted it to be Lil Wayne just because Weezy is from Louisiana. That's his hometown. It's disrespectful to not give him that. But Lil Wayne would have never put on a show like that.
No, I don't think he.
Yeah, Lil Wayne not a performer. I mean,
He was
Kendrick,
a
I
terrible
like the way he
performer.
put it all together too. Like his life is a video game, and the stage was set up like a joystick, and like everything he did, it played into that whole little setup. So it was a lot of symbolism in it. I had to go
Yeah.
back and watch it because at the game,
Me too.
Yeah,
I ain't
I wasn't paying
It was.
attention.
Oh, y'all haven't watched it without. So apparently,
I
where
went
we
back and
were
watched
at watching it, it muted out a lot of it. But they played the whole thing. Like some people saw the whole thing get played out. Like they didn't mute anything.
I'm just glad
I
it was a
personally,
rapper, not a singer.
yeah, I personally liked it. Of course, with Kendrick, we all know he has hidden meaning behind a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
we got even more information on it after the fact, and then that's what made it even more of an epic halftime show. I personally liked it. Kendrick's probably one of my top 5 favorites. So it was good seeing him up there make his impact. And
All the Drake fans just left the chat.
it.
man, that's fine. Y'all can leave. I know it was a triggering halftime show.
The
Very
trigger.
triggering.
But yeah. But Jay, you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, no, I thought it was dope. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Halftime is where I get busy. I didn't watch it at halftime. I watched it again. I definitely saw the symbolism. I like when he pulled out, when she was crip walking Serena. It was cool. It was dope. I liked it. It was dope. I just, like I said, I'm happy to see somebody rapping, not singing, because they always have a singer, and I don't really care for most of the singers. So
Although SZA did really good too, though.
it was dope. It was dope. It was dope. I like it. And the coordination, everything was on point. Like Scotty said, the coordination of everything, like whoever set up the choreography and the stage setup and everything, it was dope. It was dope.
That's facts. Yeah, we're gonna get into these comments. We'll finish up on one more of the news topic, and we'll move forward from there. Pocket Ease. What about Stern? Who is he with? Do y'all?
Who actually is that?
He about to make us Google thing. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't know Sterling Gilbert.
Let us know exactly who that is. He gave us another person.
I don't know that guy either.
No.
Bevel used to be on the Bills. He was the Bills off at OC and got fired.
Okay.
He's the one. He got fired earlier in the season. Remember, mid-season they fired him.
This season?
This season, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got fired.
Now we have to remember this. Whoever the OC is, bro, this has to be somebody that understands. Jalen isn't here to just Jalen's not here to throw the ball over 250 yards.
That's a dream job. They just won a Super Bowl. He got Ferraris in a garage. They giving him a garage of Ferraris, bro. That's a dream job for any coordinator.
Yeah, but they got to understand you're dealing with Jalen. You're not dealing with a gunslinging quarterback. Like you're dealing with somebody that literally the OC got to play by Jalen rules now. He has the ring now to prove it.
I feel like that too. You just won a Super Bowl, bro. The ego is gonna get up a little. Like, you feel me? He knows, like you say, he calls out of things. He sees things already.
Yeah. He said, what about Eric Bieniemy?
He's in college now, I think.
Yeah, I don't think
he
Eric
took a college
Bieniemy,
job.
Yeah, Eric Bieniemy, I think he's a good head coach in college. But I think when it comes to NFL, I don't think he has the temperament.
Yeah, I agree.
With.
You know what I look at? People like him, Warren, why he never got a job or heavy consideration. You always got to look at that. Like, you don't want that guy.
Now, Eric Bieniemy did give Patrick Mahomes the cheat code to get drafted by the Chiefs. Now, I will say that. But at the end of the day, like, is that somebody we want to bring over to the Eagles organization with the culture that we have? I don't think so.
In the last team he was with Washington, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they hated him.
Yeah.
They went to Washington and they hated him,
Yeah.
He was trying to be a drill sergeant.
Nope. That's what they said. Sean McCoy said it too. He be yelling, he be going crazy.
Okay, Richard.
Yo, Richard. Hey, I like this, Richard. Let's get Richard in there.
Let's get Richard in there.
Hey, I can see Richard walking to the NovaCare Center right now.
Bro, you know what's funny about our offense?
I need to see his rap concepts.
All the last couple every game, the split between attempts, rushing attempts, and passing attempts is almost like right in the middle. Like every game is literally a 50-50. So whoever gets this team, they already know there's a system already pretty much in place. Like there's not even much you could probably come and really do. Like
No, that's facts. He said, "I want a legitimate quarterback coach who understands the." Yeah, like okay, I I hate that we're talking about this still. If you're looking for somebody to make Jalen a Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, any of that, I'm telling y'all, that's not coming here.
That's
That
what I
is
meant
not
earlier when I
coming
said
here.
that's kind of what you just said is kind of what I meant with
Yeah,
like getting better. Like you don't
yeah,
ask him to be another type of guy. He's his type of guy.
Right.
yeah. If anything, you want to bring somebody that understands this is Jalen, let me make him smarter in what he's doing. Let me develop what he's doing
I just
and
elevate Jalen.
yeah, elevate
Elevate him.
what that is that he's doing and make it better. And what will make him better is his studying of defenses. That's it. His studying
Yeah.
of defenses will be better because I'm pretty sure, kind of like what they say, the game slows down. Let's make the game slower for Jalen. Like a coach that can do that and make the game even slower from him than what it is now, that's all I want. I don't need anybody to I don't care if I see Jalen throwing 300 something yards because we're not
Right.
going to go anywhere with that.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
Uh,
come in with these fresh ideas like you trying to reinvent the
Yeah.
wheel. You
That's
know,
the main thing, bro. That's all it
Don't pull up
is.
with no
Like,
25-year-old coach talking about, you feel me? This is a new
we
young
gotta we
hot
gotta
team.
sling it around. No, we don't.
hey, we all got interviews before. We don't walk inside of the interview and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm thinking we should do here. I want to reinvent the wheel." No, you're fired. Like, no,
Yeah, no,
no,
you're
you're
right.
not. You're not getting the job, bro. We're not here to
application
reinvent the wheel.
declined.
Yeah, we're not here to reinvent the wheel, bro. We're here to make what we got good and make it better. Like
Right.
what you're talking about is changing everything. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at on that. So looking at this, these are the opponents that we got. This is basically the Super Bowl for next year. The logo, all that good stuff. Everybody's asking who you got. Of course, we all know who we have. But I think this logo is them trying to kind of get back at everybody and say, y'all thinking that this is rigged based on the colors of the symbol. Well, we got this for you. Um, what's your thoughts on this? Because where'd you say it was going to be at in San Francisco,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Antoine?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on all this going on? Because it is Super Bowl 60, so there is going to be a ceremony going on for it. But what's your thoughts looking at that?
As far as what?
Just far as just when you look at that, who can you see
Like the
going?
logo and all that.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you at on that with the whole conspiracy? Are you one of those people that are conspiracy theory with the Super Bowl? I'm personally not, but if you can see anything out of that,
I tried to be into it, but going back and doing research on this, like, man, this some BS. Like you
yeah,
can really chop it up and
exactly.
you can chop it and screw it however you want to, but at the end of the day, like the best team is going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Whoever got the
definitely.
best team is going. I
Yeah,
have yet to see the best team not at least make it to the conference championship or the Super Bowl at least. So whoever got the best team, that's who going.
yeah. I had to ask that for the tinfoil helmet people
Yo,
that think
listen, my
everything's a
answer's the same as
conspiracy.
Antoine. Word for word, I got the same answer.
Yeah,
So just copy and paste.
yeah. But these are the opponents that we will have going into next season,
We're going to
and
Lambo.
I'll be honest with y'all boys, I, they all food right now. This is just going based off of how they all performed last season. Like I don't
Oh, we're
see
going to
anybody that gives us
KC.
an actual
I might go to KC.
threat.
We're going to KC. We out to KC.
Oh, we might have to.
I
We
might
might
go to
have to go
KC
to
next year.
KC. Mobbing crazy.
Yeah. So looking at this, if we were to guess, what would be the record? Just a quick off the head. Don't think too hard about it. What do you think our record can be based off of looking at the opponents? Jay, I'll go with you first because I can see you on there.
Being realistic. I'm not even gonna deep to. I'll give us the same record as this season because
Okay.
if you look at this season, the all 3 losses was almost wins. Cause we almost could have had a perfect season when you really think of. But you need to lose because if you don't lose, you can't fix things. So that was our problem last year. We kept
Right
getting
now.
by like the Chiefs until And I don't want to compare us to the 49ers game, but we got smoked by the 49ers and it broke us. You understand? And it broke the Eagles. So you feel me? When you face a real team. So I don't want to put too much into it. I give us like 14-3 because you do need to lose some games, but we were almost perfect this season when you really look at it. Before post bye.
Got you. Yeah,
I agree. Because
so you go 14-3?
Yeah, 14-3 because losses are needed. At the end of the day, the more wins you get, the closer you are to losing. So when we lost to Washington, I was like, we needed that. Like,
yeah,
you can't run off 17 games in a row and not learn nothing from it, because when you winning, you look over things. When you lose, it make you tighten up. So we lost at the perfect time for us to tighten up and get it back on track at the right time.
Well
and
said.
I like that.
We peaked at the right time. So I'm gonna put 3 losses down too.
Okay, 14-3.
Put the schedule back up right quick.
That's a good point. That's a good point, bro. That Washington loss was at the right time because had you won that game, you know, you get tired of not tired of winning, but you get tired physically. Like, you know, you win it. When you lose, it takes something out of you and builds you back up.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely softens you
DJ.
up. Which one?
DJ Warren, pull the schedule back up.
I got you. Let's see. There we go.
Move the comment.
There we go.
I'm gonna say 2 losses.
2?
That's good. That'll be
Yeah.
so that'll be like the Vikings.
I think we'll drop one to Washington in Washington. Just to kind of get their get back, whatever. It'll probably be early season. And then I can't say who, but I think we'll probably end up slipping another one in there. But honestly, bro, I think we're gonna go back and dominate again next year. Like, I really don't.
Yeah, bro. That's why I had to.
I don't think. Like Kansas City, I think we're gonna end up beating them 3 times in a row.
Yep.
If I had to say, I would say Washington and maybe drop one to like. We're not losing to Tampa Bay. We're not losing to Tampa Bay again.
That's the game I'm circling, bro. I'm circling that game because we got to get them.
Nah. Yeah, we're going to get them. It'll probably be another fluke game. It'll be another fluke game, bro. Like the Raiders will beat us or something.
Yeah.
Nah, my thing is I eliminated the AFC teams off top. So
Denver took all the AFC teams?
Vegas, no. Kansas City, no. Chargers, no. Bills, no. So I'm looking at Detroit. And I'm looking at maybe the Rams, depending on what they do at quarterback.
The Rams definitely want to.
I think the Chargers might give us a hard time.
Yeah, I don't think that. Y'all not mentioning the Cowboys. Cowboys ain't gonna do no work. What's going on, bro?
That's comedy.
Cowboys, they're just invisible star up there.
Yeah,
I know
you're just right there with the Giants,
said, right?
I would say Dallas just because, but I don't see it. I'd just be saying Dallas just because.
I'm not even going there, bro. Dak Prescott's talking about this is our year now. Now it's on us. Like, shut up, bro.
Yo, low key, that's the team I troll the most out of everything. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Giants fans, they don't act like Dallas fans, not even close. Washington fans this year, they show me their colors a little bit. But I know I would love to troll them every day I see them.
Well, it's like you picking on them now, bro. Like,
but where are they?
Now it's the bully.
Yeah, like
where they at? They outside with it.
But it's now to
they got
where
their
like
hat on. Anything going on over there?
Oh, Cowboys?
Because over here they hide their gear. He don't wear his gear when they lose.
Nah, they still wearing their stuff like their season ain't been over for 6 months.
Yeah,
which is crazy. It's crazy, bro. They really are.
They come up to the bar where we be at with their Cowboys.
Yeah, and then but like even just bro, I'll just be getting gas at a gas station and I'll see a Cowboys hat and a Cowboys hoodie, and I'm like, why, bro? Like I would never wear if my team was that bad. I would wear stuff during the season, but not after the season, bro.
They prideful over there, so they still got their pride intact.
Yeah. But think about the next generation, bro. Like the next generation of like that kid that's parents is a Cowboy fan. You like, hey, you really like this team, huh? They keep losing. How can I like what can I tell people? Tell them we got rings. Yeah, but I wasn't even born when y'all had the rings.
Right.
So like that's So
Nah.
it's to that point now to where they're trying to now start to slowly become Eagles.
Bro, their
fans.
rings at this point, bro,
Yeah.
them rings got expiration dates on them, bro.
Have you
I'm trying
seen
to
the way
tell you.
those rings
It
look?
say expired
Like,
on it.
Those rings are looking
No
pretty
diamonds,
good right
bro. No diamonds.
I mean, to see one of their rings, you got to go to the museum. Ain't nobody got one on.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, rubber
that
band
looks like
rings
one of the old school,
made of silicone.
Want to see an
Yeah,
Eagles ring?
that's-
You just got to tell one.
I saw a kid in high school, bro, and he a Cowboy fan, and he know that I'm an Eagles fan because he saw my hat and stuff. And he got to talking that Cowboy stuff, and I was like, "Come on, bro." And he was like, "How many rings you got?"
That's all they say. It's so
Oh,
annoying.
I like, bro, you in high school, bro.
It's
Bro,
like, bro.
them rings was happening.
Yeah, you in high school. You're like 16 years old. The rings are double your lifetime.
I
You got a long road to
witnessed
misery ahead,
the
bro.
Eagles win a Super Bowl while I'm paying bills. Like
I'm adult.
while I can
I'm
actually
adult.
celebrate it. Like
Right.
Bro, I've never seen. I was -6 the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. -6.
Well, Scotty, I'm gonna tell you what. When they went in the mid-90s, they was everybody and their mother was a Cowboys fan. Like they were
I know.
everywhere. That's why I didn't like them. That's why, and everybody was a Giant. That's why I picked the Eagles. I was like, I'm going with the Eagles, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dawkins was
I
my
did.
favorite player.
No, that's facts. So moving into the next
It's coming
topic,
along.
fellas. Actually, let's go into these comments real quick. They kind of stacking up on us.
Wayne's trying to get
let's
up in
see.
here, bro.
You gotta get
Yeah.
Wayne here. Wayne is type. He need to be talking here.
He said, "Why they have no green?"
Oh, he talking about the logo.
They do got some green in there.
Yeah.
That threw me off for a second.
What up, Dennis?
World champs.
Yes, sir. Dennis.
Said Wayne 13-3. I like that, Wayne. 13-3. That's
My
good.
God, here he go, yo. Here he goes, the Reed Blankenship shit. Here we go.
Hey, he's like one final time. Hey,
Yo, Reed do his job. Don't even.
hey,
Like the name
no.
that don't bother nobody.
Hey, Dennis, you need to put
Reed
championship,
Blankenship.
Super Bowl champion Reed Blankenship.
Reed championship.
Reed championship.
That's crazy.
He said, "I said my God, I love it." Let's see, 14-3. Yeah, 14-3.
Well, that's another thing too.
I read-
Thank God we were healthy relative. We only lost Dean basically for the season. We was pretty healthy the entire year as far as losing a guy for the whole year.
So,
Actually,
all right, how about
I feel
this?
like we had a lot of turnover.
Where do y'all want a bye week?
Where do we want to buy?
Now that we know what it's like to have a late season bye week, now that we also know because of this season what it's like to have an early bye week, if it was up to us right now, the Eagles Collective podcast, to choose when the bye week is going to be, what would y'all do?
I would just do regular mid-season. Just regular mid-season.
I'll take 5. I'll take week 5.
Week 7.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna go early with y'all, like around that 5 to 8
I'll
range.
take 5. Yeah, I'll start at 5. Yeah, because them early adjust. I mean, y'all know what we did on the bye. They were not sleeping for sure. Everything changed, bro. They essentially lost no games since the bye because the Washington loss, like Antoine said, we needed that loss, but it really wasn't a loss. We gave that one up. So we've really been perfect since the bye. When you really
And then another thing too is
think about it,
if we get an early bye week again, like a week 5 bye or something like that, and then we end up, first seed or second seed, but not having to play in the last game, that's another bye week right there. So
yeah, that was our bye week. Remember, I told you
that was our bye week.
Everybody,
The Giants was our bye week, except for Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I see that.
It all played out.
I just think our bye week needed to happen early for the season that we had, though.
The type of
You know
season that we had.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
worked out, bro.
the type of
Worked out
season
perfect.
that we ended off with last year, I think we needed to have it early because it's one of those like, hold on, stop. Y'all remember what happened last time? We can't do that. I think after a Super Bowl victory like this, I think if we go back to normal is the best thing for us because doing anything early, I would only want it early if we can get like maybe a trade or something in between that. But I think doing it early because we might be having some
But
hard
remember,
teams to play.
us the
Or
early bye
injuries,
week
too.
really helped more or less. The offense was pretty clicking, pretty good the first 4 games. The minus the Saints
Well,
game.
everybody was injured though. The receivers were
Everybody
injured.
minus the Saints game. Yeah, everybody was injured. Minus the Saints game, but the defense was what really got going after the bye. That's not gonna happen again because Fangio's coming in already. The system's already set. Them first 4 games was just them getting used to playing under his system, him getting everything accustomed. That's not gonna happen at the start of next year. The offenses will gotta start picking up because there's gonna be a new guy there, whatever, new plays. But the defense should pick up right where they left off from the Super Bowl. Just add a couple new pieces, but they got a lot of continuity right now in that defense. I see the defense starting off extremely strong this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I would personally want in like halfway into the season.
I just say the beginning because I'm so confident that we'll lock up the first seed. We'll lock up the first seed and have another bye week. So
I like how that.
I just wanted to see what y'all was thinking about that one.
Yeah, I go half. Just like I said, like it was good that we had it early this year, just because it kind of put a pause on what was happening and we saw things starting to go crazy. But we know this team now.
That's crazy, bro. The way that they played out this year, continuing like out the way that they left off last year, going into this year. Those first 4 games, like the coaching staff said, was their preseason because we didn't play no preseason games.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to see how we looked those first 4 games, see what we need to correct, get your little bye week, get your rest, and let's get back to it. So it played out perfect, even the psychology behind it. Like, we're going to use these 4 games to see where we at and see what we do. I'm glad it worked out with the 2-2 because it put a foot in us. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. No, we definitely got stomped by Tampa, and then that drop, it just shows just execute.
Tampa was really the only real loss this season, bro. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
But we beat other teams like Tampa beat us.
And Scotty, remember, that's the Tampa game. We had like 6 or 7 times where we almost came back, but something kept happening. A fumble or something kept going wrong. Like, remember we had that conversation, guys? Like,
yeah.
So it's like, bro, there's no such thing as a perfect season, but we was just better than every single football team we played this year, injuries or not. And who was the constant there? Jalen Hurts.
I should have put his jersey on. Oh well. I got Smitty on because he's from there, so he won a Super Bowl in his hometown.
MVP on.
Smitty took off.
I see it.
There you go.
You know what, bro? Jalen was shuffled. Remember when Warren made a point too early in the season? We haven't had AJ, Devontae, and Goddard on the field at the same time. Remember we kept having different combinations.
Right.
Look what happened when we got all the hitters on the field, full strength these last couple games, bro. They unstoppable, bro. It's a cheat code what's going on in Philly right now.
Speaking about what Wayne just said on that last comment, I think that turnaround after the bye week this season, in my lifetime, I've never seen a team come back from a bye week and dominate like that. Like, we were 2-2, and we were, bro, I don't know about y'all, but I was like, yo, we really didn't do anything different from last year. Like, we were just barely getting by those games. We lost a couple of them. That bye week turned around, and it ended up being the best Eagles team I've ever seen. Man. And even, what's his name?
One more thing. This guy turned around the defense.
Yeah,
when he started,
definitely did.
Cooper came in, and we love Avonte Maddox. He made a great play in the Super Bowl with that pass defense. Shout to Avonte Maddox because there's no love lost there.
Yo, Avonte really came up and made a play.
He really made a play, and I was happy for him. You know why? Because
me too.
He didn't cry about it. He became the backup because he knows Cooper's an upgrade. And he's the type of guy you could sign him at a minimum deal, just keep him around for if he wants to play for depth purposes. The Eagles are building something, bro, super special, man.
Okay.
No, that's facts. So we're gonna play a little game, fellas. Yeah. I'm gonna give you people that are gonna be free agents that will be leaving us. I want to hear from y'all. Keep them. Let them walk.
Bet that sounds fun.
And if we keep them, how much you think we should pay them?
Okay.
We'll do that. I'll start off first, and we will go with Kenny Gainwell. Anybody in the comments too, if y'all wanna put in what y'all think, we would love to get y'all's feedback. But first one is Kenny Gainwell. So we know what Kenny Gainwell did for us on the offensive side of the ball. We definitely noticed that his game definitely got better with Saquon. But we do have Will Shipley. What is your thoughts on Kenny Gainwell?
Huge Kenny Gainwell fan. I love Kenny, bro. Like we talked about in the 2022 Super Bowl year, he was the one who handled the run game in the playoffs that year. I'm a huge Kenny Gainwell fan. I'm so happy he got his ring, but we do have Will Shipley. I think Will Shipley's going to end up being a better backup. So I love you, Kenny, but I'm going to say let him walk.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
Okay, let him walk. What are you thinking, Antoine? We'll go
Yeah, I
to Jay.
agree.
Okay.
No, yeah, I agree.
Okay, let him walk.
Let him walk.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah, let him walk. You know, he served his time well in Philadelphia. As far as he was always the second or third running back, let him walk because you definitely can't pay a backup running back any type of money when you have this type of roster.
Nope.
Now, I do think that Kenny Gainwell is one of those players that's willing to
Me too.
restructure a contract to stay. So I personally, I would keep him, but I would keep him on a minimum. If he doesn't want it, he can walk. I would give him actually a Zach Bond guy. I would give him a Zach Bond guy. $1.5 million.
For 1 year?
Yeah, just 1 year. 1.5.
1.5. But what's the? I don't know, bro. If he would take $800K, I'll keep him.
I doubt he's gonna do that because he's still young. He could go to.
You said $800K.
I don't see a need for Kenny Gainwell anymore, man. I love the guy, but
they're gonna go with Shipley and
now you guys got to remember, and I hate to be a Debbie Downer because I love the way Saquon played. He broke the record in rushing yards in a football season, but if he gets injured, what do we have?
then that's when we'll go to Shipley and then we'll sign a free agent or sign somebody as a backup.
But why not just have Kenny Gainwell there?
Because we need money to go elsewhere.
I don't see them allocating.
But $1 million's nothing though, bro. $1 million's nothing.
Yeah,
he's not gonna play that. He's too young. He got gas. I always look at it like this. I always put myself in their shoes. Feel me? It's like us. You got a better job opportunity, better money. Even though your peoples work with you over there, you're gonna go where the money's at, no matter what's going on. The green will always pull somebody another way. So I could see him getting a little, not a crazy deal, but a little deal. Maybe go somewhere like Jacksonville, somewhere maybe somewhere the Jets, maybe somewhere backup. He could be. I just don't see him getting that money here in Philly.
I want Kenny to go get his bread, just like I wanted Swift to go get his bread.
He's good enough a player to make a salary in his league.
Yeah, go to Houston or something. Get you some money.
Go to Houston, mix up with Mixon. Because remember, a lot of teams do the 2 running back joint. They don't have a Saquon. They got to put 2 people together to get the.
And he's one of the better RBs in the league. But people, unless you're an Eagles fan, you don't know that.
You'll never know that. Yeah. He's a good pass catcher too.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. All right, so Kenny Gainwell, we'll let him walk. Let him walk. We'll deal with him later. Hey, hopefully we pick up Scatterboo from Arizona State.
Yo, that would be wild, bro. Imagine having 2 white running backs like that are.
Bro,
and
Gotta always.
Hey, Scatterboo is tough.
Because, bro, I've never seen that many good white football players, bro. I'm jealous of them, honestly.
Bro. Listen.
That's one guy.
I'm not putting no color in front of nobody. They all. But Scotty, you're right though, Scotty.
No, it is pretty crazy, bro. It is pretty crazy.
You got the white boys balling on the Eagles. It's crazy.
All right, so my next person, Sweat. What we doing with Sweat, fellas?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Go get your money, Sweat.
They're not gonna after what he put on Sunday. He can't afford it. The price went up tremendously.
Yeah,
I'll add this too because somebody mentioned in the comments, should we keep him? If we let Sweat walk, we get $20 million given to us for the salary cap. It's something that we do because we drafted him and we're letting.
That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money.
So that kind of goes with that.
Because I like what I saw out of Jalen Hunt too, though. So.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather have Nolan Smith, Jalen Hunt, and
I
don't know what we're gonna do with Huff. So
Huff, we're gonna have to figure that out because that's another contract on there that's holding up space.
Now I'm writing all this down. So we letting Kenny Gainwell walk. We letting Sweat walk. Next person. Isaiah Rodgers.
If Slay leaves, which I don't think they're going to re-sign Slay, just because it's going to be his last year. He's still a really good cornerback, and he's going to want more than we can offer. I think Isaiah Rodgers is one of those guys. He already said in the past he wants to stay in Philly, and I like what I see from him. If he takes a team-friendly deal, I say keep him for depth because we already know he wants to be here. He puts the work in. I would sign him back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I see he loves Philly. He looks at Philly like his redemption in life. They gave him a shot. They
Facts.
they had him for a year sitting there, didn't use him because of the suspension, and then he comes in, wins the Super Bowl, and like I said, he played pretty well if you ask me for what he got asked to do. Thrown in the fire randomly in the third quarter in the game. He'll give up a couple plays, but I feel like with time, I think he's a good depth piece. If you'll take a team-friendly deal, stay around, it's a good depth piece.
Okay. I would let him walk. The only reason why I would say let him walk is because Ringo. Like,
You believe in Ringo?
we've had Ringo sit under for like 2 years straight. Like, we got to see what he can do. And we remember last year, AJ Brown was talking him up.
Same thing with Eli Ricks too. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, Eli Ricks is kind of on the practice squad right now,
Right.
but I only say that because we save money keeping Ringo, putting Ringo out there. I don't know why Vic Fangio didn't put him out there that much. He had him.
That's
on
what I'm
special
saying, bro.
So
If
there
Ringo's so
has to
good,
be
why is he not
something.
getting burned?
Yeah, it's something that we're not seeing that, of course, he's seeing. Is the reason why he'd rather have Rodgers out there. So
Same thing with McCullum and Sidney Brown. When I thought Sidney Brown was gonna come in, and you see McCullum in there, Fangio's like, yeah, that's the guy above on the depth chart.
But I also think that being under Vic Fangio for a second year can make them better too. That's
That's a good point.
So
That's why I'm gonna keep Rodgers. I'm still gonna
I
keep him.
you keep him. So I would let him walk. So we're keeping Kenny Gainwell.
I say
Sweat.
keep Slay because he still got 1 year left. Keep Slay and keep Kellen.
I could
Ringo.
see Slay
Slay's gonna
taking
retire.
I could see Slay taking a team-friendly deal on his last. He made his millions. He's not gonna get much more.
I mean, he got 1 year left.
But you got the opportunity to ride off in the sunset, bro. Why not just retire?
He's not.
Yeah, he's not going to though.
He's got the podcast. He's got the
He
podcast.
said he's gonna do
now.
1 more year, whether it's here or somewhere else.
Yeah.
He clearly said that.
I think
He said
give him
he got
one more.
Okay. So we going walk Rodgers, Kenny Gainwell, Sweat. That. All right. Next person. No more.
Keep. There's nothing else you get, bro. The way he just balled out in the Super Bowl, the way he's balled out in the playoffs, like, bro, the whole playoffs, the price did go up, but I mean, that's one of those guys that we can't keep saying the price go up for everybody. There's some people that we do have to spend money on, and if I'm Howie, he's one of them. Keep that boy in Philly forever. I think he's got so much. Like, we talk about ceiling. I think he's still laying on the ground.
Oh, Sam, that's a good.
Nikki said we signed Slade to retire for the Eagles. I thought he said so. We put in Rodgers on the outside corner position over DeJean.
Whoa!
Yes.
I never said that.
No.
Yes.
I want to keep.
Yeah.
Oh, outside corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the Gene in the nickel.
Could Gene stay in?
Slay is retiring. Yeah. Slay and BG are retiring.
Nah, Slay said he.
Slay already said it. He said, I'm going to do 1 more year. He said that at the Super Bowl.
1 more. Yeah, that's what I know. Last week, I believe he said 1 more year.
He said it during media.
But they said Williams keep.
Yeah, keep
I'm saying keep Milton Williams. Keep Milton Williams.
You guys do got to realize, like, there's some people that we're going to have to spend money on regardless, and that, like, there's 2 players in my mind, 2 of them.
To me, there's 2 players that are instant signs over all this whole list. When we hit them, I'm going to tell you them.
Yeah,
I know y'all got the same.
That's why I'm going in this order.
And I know y'all know who I'm gonna say.
All right, so
I
would keep Milton Williams.
Keep. He's
I
part of the
forgot
trenches.
how much they signed Jalen Hargrave to Javon Hargrave back when we had him in 22. I forgot what the 49ers signed him to.
Too much.
But the reason was he was also older. Like I think how we saw like he wasn't all that on the Steelers. He was decent. He came to Philly, had an amazing season, went to wherever he went, the Niners, and didn't really do much. So that's different. Milton's still young. He's still on his rookie contract, about to get off it.
Players
So
too from playing
now,
around other good
now,
players.
fellas, remember they did win the Super Bowl with this team, and I feel like the type of this goes back to Nick too, because what Nick has is deep. With Nick Sirianni's culture, it will make some of these players take a team-friendly deal.
Yeah,
because
100%.
they know where they go, they're not going to get this same level of just championship mentality. Because they know it's just like getting drafted, bro. You're not going to go to a solid team. You're going to go to a team that is struggling. And they're paying you to be Mr. Fix-It, put the duct tape over the leaky faucet. That's what they want you to do. So I would keep Milton Williams.
Me too.
So do you guys realize we have $70 million under the cap for next year? We got $70 million under the cap for next year, but I think you got to remember we have Howie Roseman. And Bradbury is leaving. Huff we're going to get rid of. If Sweat leaves, we get 20. And then if Slay leaves, we're going to get money off that. There's money in the back end. And then on top of that, they haven't even announced what the actual salary cap is going to be. So when they announced that, so that's where I got with the $78 million. We're not in debt. Like at the end of the day, we have Howie Roseman that constructs contracts. Fred Johnson.
Walk. Thank you for the season.
I love him too. I love him, but he's going to get his bag somewhere else because that's the position where people start for offensive linemen. You can barely ever draft them. You got to find one through a type. You got to develop one. So I could see him leaving because he played well on Philly's offensive line. I could see him leaving.
Any offensive lineman that we have can be a starter in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Back up or anything.
That's one of those guys, though, that, like, he's really good for the locker room. He's, like, always involved with the admin, and he's always involved in the media. But, I mean, we just have so many offensive linemen, bro. And that's, like, thank you for the season, bro. But, yeah, I'm just going to let him walk. I'm going to keep it
I'll let him walk.
I say keep.
Just because we can't afford it. He's another one. Go get your bag, bro.
I say keep.
You know what?
I say keep.
I say keep.
Oh, okay.
So now we tied.
You say keep and let. Okay, I know you're gonna let walk in.
No, go. But let's keep doing it. We keep.
Okay. So I got tied for Fred Johnson. All right, next person. I'm gonna just get your boy out the way.
Blank check.
Bro, they already told
How much you want? How much you want?
Average of $10.5 million in Fred Warner territory. So that deal is happening.
Okay.
How much you want, Zach? I got it for you.
Keep him under 10 milli, 11 milli, we good. He's not going anywhere. You know that.
And that's like, even though he had the best season on our defense, arguably, I mean, I don't think that's even really arguably. I still feel like he would take a team-friendly deal.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's better than Fred Warner?
He shouldn't have to take a team-friendly deal, though. Like
he shouldn't have to, but if Howie were to ask him to, like, I feel like he would, bro. Like, we're the reason that he's a household name now, or that anybody even knows him. Yes, we are.
I mean, no, that's true. That's true what you're saying. But at the end of the day, like, I still came in here and did what I had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Antoine, are you going on my side now? You're on my side now?
No, I'm saying, like, just because I got put in this situation, like, I still came out here and hooped. I need to get paid for hooping. You get what I'm saying?
He's definitely going to get paid, but like I don't think he's going to come out here asking for $10 million a year, $11 million a year.
I think I could see what Scotty just said being a factor, like him saying, but you know, this is one hand washing the other at its finest. Like Fangio brought you here, change your position. We got you around all these other great young players too. You know, I could see him not a team friendly deal, but a deal that works out with the signing bonus up front or something where he probably get a lot of the money up front of sign where it works out for him better.
I get that, but I'm just saying
there's a lot of incentives too.
Like remember, the Commanders have the highest salary cap right now. They can buy whoever they want at this moment. So I think when it comes to Zach Bond, and this is no disrespect to him, but I think the fact that he's been in special teams for so long, he has that mentality, I'll take what I can get. Now, with that being said, he's going to listen more towards his agent than where he truly wants to go. Because remember, his agent's got to get paid too.
Yeah.
And his agent is going to go where the money's at. His
I
agent doesn't care about all that emotional stuff.
Zach Bond's going to be an Eagle. Watch. I promise you.
Nah, but check this out. Like, if we talking about building culture, right? You don't want to come out here and be your all pro and get paid under market value. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not
the market. Yeah,
that's not good business. So I think even if he wants $15 million a year, we should pay him $15 million a year because that's what he's worth.
Well, he's
And
getting.
I say give him. How about
you
this?
wanna pay
Give him
people
what Huff
they
has.
worth, bro.
Give him what Huff has and get rid of Huff.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna find a common ground. Like you said, he cannot take less bread. He's gonna hurt the market. That the Players Association wouldn't accept a deal like that.
Right.
What is the market for a linebacker right now? Like, what did Roquan Smith make?
He's gonna
it's like 16 million right now.
Yeah, he's gonna get between 10 to 15 million. Promise you. If he takes anywhere near the 10 side, is more team friendly.
But you do realize this: a lot of the time when we talk about changing the market and all that stuff, it's when the players are entering their second contract. This will be his third contract. So this is a rare scenario we have where a player didn't get good or elite until his sixth season in the NFL.
That's true.
So
they're gonna use that, Scotty, as leverage. They're gonna tell him, listen, you just started balling. This could be a fluke for us. We could pay you. You could fall off a cliff tomorrow. They're gonna.
It's not like he's coming off his rookie deal.
Yeah, they're going to use all of that because you're not coming, like you said, you're not coming off a rookie deal. You're not 22, 23, 24. You're older compared to, a younger linebacker. But, I mean, I see the deal being around like $12 million.
I say 14.
Yeah, I see it being around 12.
Yo, when he said that Bond's only been in the league for 4 years.
It's 5 years. This is his fifth year. This is
his fifth year, yeah.
This is his fifth season. He played 4 seasons in New Orleans.
So this is, if I'm Howie Roseman, this is my thought process on this. I brought Zach Bond in because I knew he was based off my scouting, I found out he was this good. Vic Fangio was the one that said, I can turn him into this. Howie Roseman now has the opportunity to say, am I going to trust Vic Fangio to give me the right guy? Or am I going to pay this guy and keep what I got going? But if I get a new guy, I can get a 1-year deal with him, and I can extend Devontae. I can extend my linemen. I can extend my defensive tackles. I can pay Milton Williams. I can let Bryce Huff go. So.
Right.
I don't
feel like that's good business, though, bro.
It's not good business, but you got to understand too. At the same time, we didn't know who the hell he was back in what? When did this? We picked him up right after the draft.
People didn't know who he was middle of the season. They didn't still know who he was.
No. But I'm saying I get that. But what I'm saying is we can't be prisoners of the moment either. There's probably a lot more Zach Bonds out there.
Nah, listen. What have we saw that's going to make us think any differently of Zach Bond? Even in training camp, they were saying Zach Bond is the guy. And we was like, who the guy?
We kept asking for the other dude that we signed from Tampa. Forgot his name already.
Yeah.
We wanted TJ Edwards. Remember about TJ Edwards? We liked him.
No, but
we like Kaiser White.
But TJ Edwards isn't even.
We like Kaiser White too.
I've been watching football.
Not like this.
And I never
not like this. Not even close.
Over exceed his contract like he did. Over exceed like he. Oh well, bro. You know when they do the player performance.
At the end of the day, I want to keep him. At the end of the day, like I'm gonna put this on record. I want to keep him, but I understand that it's a business, and at the end of the day, a lot of these players. They listen to their agents.
Yeah.
They listen to the agents.
It's good he didn't win DPOY. It's good for us that he
That's
didn't win
true.
He
that.
didn't. Oh, the
Yeah,
price would have
that's
been out the
true.
roof.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put him under keep for
Warren,
the
there was
sake of what
2
we
free
did.
agents I said that we must keep. He's one of them. I'm gonna let you know the second must. I don't care what happens. I don't care. They gotta stay, but he's one of them. But continue.
Okay, got you. He's like, we got a shit ton of money. We don't actually have money right now. I think if we let certain people go,
We
we
gotta
will get
free
the
up some
money.
bread. They only gotta
Yeah,
cut.
No,
we
he's
gotta
talking
free
about
people up.
Washington. He's
Oh,
talking about
Washington?
Washington.
Yeah, I saw that comment.
Oh yeah. Washington does. They have over 100. They have over 100 million salary cap. They may be the ones that get Myles Garrett, and I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I think they're going to be going for Myles Garrett for sure.
Yeah.
They're
let
gonna
them
basically,
get
you
him.
know, I saw the comment. Somebody said they're gonna do what we did a couple years ago when Jalen was on a rookie deal. They're gonna try to rack up. We made the Super Bowl with Jalen on a rookie deal. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's hard to do. You
Yeah.
got to stack up the team, you know, but you got to do it quick. Like Washington got to do it quick. You can't
gotta
wait
do it
5
quick.
years. You got you got a 4-year window, and out of those 4 years, the first one you could throw it away. The 3, you got like a 3 years to really do it.
And then we got Owen Burks.
I say keep for depth because
Yep.
I don't think he's going to be worth a lot.
I will keep him for depth, and I know he'll.
He really
take a
didn't.
deal that will work for
He
the team.
didn't. He didn't start getting burned until Nakobe went out. Really, I mean, he was like a rotational guy. Maybe played 15% of the snaps because Nakobe
Yeah.
played like 80. So
No, you're right.
I think that's a keep that we could get for very cheap.
Yep, keep.
And he proved that he's a dog. So
Okay. So
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't much of a drop off. He's not Dean. He's definitely because Dean got to make a lot of tackle for lost plays.
well,
He's
Dean's
not-
the green dot. Dean is the green
Yeah.
dot. Zach Baum became the green dot.
Yeah, but Burks was definitely filled in for Dean very accurately. Like he did not. You almost didn't
Yeah.
even miss him that much.
It didn't even skip a beat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would keep him. I definitely have backup money.
Is he top 5? We need to drive. No.
Oh, we've
I
been
play
killing
him.
the draft. There's no way you do like the I don't want to even say the D word no more. There's no way you build a good roster long term without drafting correctly.
Yo, Jay,
Okay.
does the other guy's name start with an M or no?
Oh yeah, it starts with an M.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Hey, bro,
sure.
if you don't sign those 2 guys, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, bro. Because those 2 guys, I heard their names over and over throughout the season. Out of all these free agents,
Yeah.
Antoine knows who I'm talking about. He gotta know who
Where
I'm
is
talking
he at?
about.
Where's
Wait,
my guy at? I know what we talking about.
Y'all
It's
gotta know who I'm
Makai. It's
talking
Makai
about.
Becton.
Makai Becton.
Makai
Yeah.
Becton.
So Makai Becton. What would y'all do with him? Keep him?
Bro, that's the other name I told
Okay.
you. I don't care what it takes. You got to figure it out. And
Okay.
you have leverage on him too because, once again, you were in the
Bold.
dumpster. I pulled you out the dumpster. Let's make something happen. Same thing like Zach Bond. About to get written off.
You can pay him less.
And you could pay him less. You could work.
He'll
You could
take
work.
a team-friendly deal. He'll take a team-friendly deal because he was thinking about retiring.
Bro, he just
So-
keeps talking about how Philly, how he loved Philly, and he always crying when he talking about Philly. That's how I know he's staying in Philly, bro.
Facts.
He's
He
old.
always
Like
crying.
he's somebody that's bought in, bro. Like at
Yeah,
the
nah,
end
he
of the
bought
day,
in, bro. That's
he's
it.
bought
He
in.
always crying. He loves Philly, but he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
He
is
just like
always
me.
crying,
He
bro.
got an emotional
Always crying
attachment.
like Scott.
Yeah.
he just like me.
Hey, all right. So I
Oh,
What
like,
y'all
I
like?
like that we.
I missed that one.
I like
Antoine
that we
Antoine
did
got a
like this.
video. Antoine, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it in our post game reaction.
Well,
We
Yeah.
ain't gonna put you in like that, bro.
This guy-
I don't care, but it's just
Yeah.
I don't want to waste time.
this
Pay
guy-
Becton.
crazy.
Pay Becton.
So-
Pay Becton.
So with that said, so the people that we're letting walk: Kenny Gainwell, running back; Sweat, defensive end; Rogers, cornerback; and Johnson, offensive guard. No, tackle. My bad. So with that being said, this is the free agency right now. So we got running backs: Aaron Jones, James Conner, Najee Harris, J.K. Dobbins. Dang. Okay. They got Nick Chubb in here. They got Kareem Hunt,
Wow.
Rico Dowell.
It's
Okay.
like we shopping right now. We shopping right now. Online.
Yeah. And then interior defense, like We got some. I would keep Milton Williams. Looking at this, I would keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely keep Milton Williams. And then edge rush. Hey, Khalil Mack. Y'all know y'all would love to have Hassan Reddick back.
Yeah, all right.
Bring him back.
What do y'all think about Chase Young?
You know,
Uh,
I don't
Nah.
know.
I feel like he fell off. I feel like he fell off heavily.
But did he fall off because he's under the wrong coaching?
No.
Nah, he don't have that dog, bro.
He don't got that.
I was just about to say that he doesn't have the
Just
dog
said
in
it.
him.
Yo, let me tell you something. When you see a young player with talent keep switching teams, there's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
He's he just said there's no dog in him because when you keep dogs, you don't let them roam.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, and then you got Khalil Mack is one that I'm looking at. Honestly,
How old is Khalil Mack?
Yeah,
Nah, he didn't do nothing this year. I think he's like 33.
I'm
like
good.
Matthew
is he
Judon,
about
too,
the
from
same age as
Falcons.
Myles Garrett?
Myles Garrett's like 29. I'm cool off Khalil Mack.
Kevin said, "Who is our offensive coordinator?" It was Kellen Moore.
It was Kellen Moore. We have nobody. Scotty might be. We're gonna nominate
Big Scott or Little Scott?
Big Scott.
we come as a package deal. We come as a package deal.
And Richard says, "I want Myles Garrett." Myles Garrett, hey,
I just don't see that happening, bro.
You know what? You know how messed up the Browns are, bro. The Browns are going to screw over whoever gets them. That's my thing. The Browns are going to screw over whoever gets them, and I say that because Myles Garrett made the comment, "I want to go to a winning team." A winning team. Like, you can only put 6 teams in there. Like, if you really
I just have a strong feeling he's gonna go to an NFC East team.
Yeah, I can see him on Washington, and I can see Dallas trying to. I see Dallas trying to make a big splash because they see what Philly do every year, and they just sit back sleeping. Washington, I could see Washington or Dallas in my division getting them for sure.
But they ain't going nowhere, bro. I don't think he wants to go to Dallas.
Not Dallas, but I mean, I definitely can see Dallas trying to make a move for him for sure. Because
push for him, though.
Like, imagine Micah and him on like east side, bro.
They would try to team him up with Micah.
But remember, you're Myles Garrett. You are Myles Garrett. Wherever you go, you're gonna top that defense, whatever it was. You ain't got shit to do with the offense, so you want that offense to at least be elite. Y'all really think the Dallas Cowboy offense is that elite?
Not at all. But I mean, they're the Dallas Cowboys, bro. I think he's gonna go to Washington. I think he's gonna go to Washington.
Bro, Washington's gonna get some free agents. They got money. They got Jaden Daniels. People gonna want to.
And they have hella money, bro.
They got money. They're gonna make, if they could pull the strings right. We're in their way though. We're on top, so like I'm not too concerned, but I do see them.
They're in our way, bro.
Bro, you know what concerns me about Washington, and not to go into it too quick. Bro, they were trashed for how many years straight? They had a 1-year turnaround with an owner, and look what they did in 1 year. You understand?
Yeah, but they did that. They did that in 1 year, bro. They did that in 1 year with no film on what they had with the collective people that they picked up in free agency.
No, but you know what they did, Warren? I really respect what they did, because what they did was they brought in a rookie quarterback, and then they brought in like several veterans at key positions, Bobby Wagner, different people to mix it in. They mixed in the locker room with Zach Ertz, with vets, mixed with young players, and it worked for them. Same thing.
How much did we beat them by?
A lot.
So at the end of the day, they don't have people like we got people, bro.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. But they have the
like,
potential. They have the potential to really build a young roster, though.
Yeah, they do.
They can build a young roster, but at the end of the day, it starts off in the trenches, and they don't have what they have in the trenches like what we have.
This one we have that philosophy.
That takes at least 4 to 5 years to build up. They can't do that. Like they're not going to do that. For them to do that, they would have to make a crazy trade, or they would have to release Terry McLaurin, and they have to pick up an offensive line. Because as long as their offense and defensive line is like that, we're going to be running over them all season, bro.
Very true, Warren. Their trenches are not set up yet. They do have scary Terry. They got pieces, but they don't have trenches.
Yeah.
Like,
Even their offensive line not that good.
Yeah, they need help on that offensive line.
yeah, and like that is what makes this team what they are, because it takes years to do that, to build trenches like that. And a lot of teams don't do that, bro. They see a wide receiver, they see a good quarterback, or they see a good running back, maybe, and they say, I want to pick that up. And they're like, we'll give that person money rather than put money in the trenches, because you got to feed them, bro. If you don't feed your line,
Yo,
that's
bro,
where the issue is.
a lot of teams do that. What you just said, they don't prioritize either line, and then they pay for it in the end, because those are the quarterbacks that are always running for their life. You know, I'm looking at this list now. Nick Bolton also is a free agent from the Chiefs. Now he's gonna demand money, so that's gonna put a dent in them also. Because are they gonna pay him?
You think they're going to keep him?
They might. I mean, he's a good player. I just don't know what's their philosophy. I don't know much of their roster.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Wayne. First of all, Max Crosby's not a free agent. Okay, you would have to trade for him. Second of all, what's the other comment? The next one. The O-line and outside ends. We established that our outside ends is the problem. Like, that's what we do need to go after. And the O-line, if we keep, huh?
Yeah, we can't afford Sweat. Like, we have one in the building. We're not gonna be able to afford him.
Sweat's gonna want too much money.
Yeah, too much.
As he should.
So
yeah, he deserves
it. And he should. He already took a team-friendly deal to stay here.
The 1-year deal.
But we definitely established that edge rusher, if there's a weak part of this team, it's the edge rushers, I guess.
Yeah,
if you had to be that nitpicky. But that's the problem that we're trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, so edge rushers is where our weakness is. Edge rushers, we have Jalen Hurts, Nolan Smith.
It is only because of lack of
experience.
Because I think
Bryce Huff.
They're gonna be good players. Hunt and Smith does the duo.
I forgot about Huff for a second.
Huff and Sweat, hold on. How much did we sign Huff to? 3 years, $53 million?
Yep. The most
we gotta find a way to let Huff walk.
Getting rid of him would open up money to sign another edge rusher.
Getting money with him will give us money to sign Zach Bond. If we can get rid of him, we keep Zach Bond.
But we need to keep Zach Bond no matter what.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I know, but we gotta be able to afford him too.
You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you gotta drop everybody, then only sign Becton and Bond, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Nobody else on that list made an impact like those two did.
What about Dre Greenlaw, bro? What about Greenlaw with the 49ers?
He played with Burks. Him and Burks was teammates in the 49ers.
I remember he tore his ACL before the remember?
Oh no, he the one that my fault. He's the one that poked
Achilles.
No.
Oh, he popped his Achilles trying to run on the field.
Hey,
he's the one
and
that
we got and Kaiser White is available as well.
I saw that.
Oh, you trying to spin the block with Kaiser White?
Hell no.
But I'm saying though, like what we have to sit here and realize is we got Nakobe Dean, who's, as much as I like Nakobe Dean, he's injury prone. He's just as injury prone as Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
He's good when he's available.
Pretty much.
Hey, ain't Goddard a free agent after this year?
I think this
he has one more year.
Oh, one more.
He has one more year. One more year.
Cool,
they can extend him if they want.
Cool.
But the way I'm thinking is we got Nakobe Dean. We can sign Nakobe Dean to a cheaper deal because he gets injured all the time. But now we're just paying dead weight again. We're paying somebody that gets injured to sit there, and you'll start, but then we crossing our fingers every game he doesn't get hurt. Do you want that?
He's still so young, though. But you are right.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're saying
back up, Rio? Do
you're saying you want?
We need an Aaron Rodgers and Bill Belichick. Do y'all remember that?
My thought process at the end of the day, fellas, like this is just me. I would personally, I would pick up one of these linebackers in this free agency, like a Kaiser White or a Greenlaw or even Nick Bolton, and I would sign what's his name, Nakobe Dean to to a short-term deal, to a deal, but with a team-friendly discount, I would let Zach Bond walk, and I would keep Milton Williams, and I
You
would
are
keep
out of your
Owen
mind, Warren.
Burks.
I'm
I know,
sorry to
but I
cut you
would
off,
keep Owen Burks though. But I would keep Owen Burks. Hear me out, because at
bro.
the end of the day, you're not taking any of that out.
Bro, Zach Bond was just a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year.
I understand that.
You
I
find
understand that.
and then you have the leverage is on your side. You know, I don't see Bond walking by any stretch, bro.
So do you think if Nakobe?
He's
So
the
do you think if
quarterback of the
Nakobe Dean
defense. He's the
and Owen
quarterback.
Burks? So if Nakobe Dean and Owen Burks were playing in that Super Bowl, you don't think we would do what we did?
No.
No.
Bro, no.
I mean, regardless, we would have did what we did, but nah, not.
No.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the whole season. Let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah, look at the
there's
whole
two
body of work, bro.
There's two positions the Eagles have lacked for a while, and I said I like safeties. That's not the position they like. They've had good safeties. It's linebacker and corners. They cannot get a good one, bro. They finally got a good one.
I 100% feel you.
They finally, and remember, Howie doesn't pay linebackers and doesn't pay running backs. What happened when he finally paid a running back? He drove us to the Super Bowl.
But you got to remember though.
What happens when you got a linebacker that's
Owen Burks is going to listen to his agent. He
You're
said
right.
whatever
His agent can't say a whole lot.
His agent. He said his agent will tell me where. He said my agent will tell me where I'm gonna go, and we'll work it out from there.
Well, he sounds like a puppet because most players are gonna make a decision with their wife and their family. Zach Bond about to have a baby with his wife. They love in Philly. Like, he's not going nowhere, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Zach Bond's definitely not going anywhere.
All hell's gonna break loose.
All right. Okay.
Telling you, no matter what, he got to be at the top of the list. Now, what you can't do is overpay him.
Yeah,
you got to pay him accurately. Pay him a good, give him a fair, very good deal.
I think if we do not find a deal for Bryce Huff, we're going to let Zach Bond go. Bryce Huff gets paid way too much money for what he's done.
Bro, they ate the biggest salary cut that they were Carson Wentz. They'll cut his ass and get the money, bro.
Hey, and don't forget, what's his name, bro? You can't forget him. We paid him too.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, this guy. He's gone. His
contract's coming off the books too.
We paid him too. So at the end of the day, looking at that, that's something we can think about going into this offseason.
But wait, one more thing on that.
Yeah.
I'm with Jay because if you think about it, look, Howie tries not to make the same mistake twice, right? When we had TJ Edward and Kaiser White, who were decent linebackers, we went to the Super Bowl. Last year, we had nobody at linebacker. They couldn't even tackle. Like, we couldn't even make tackles, bro. Like, I think Jay's right. Like, Howie really understands how important it is for our defense to have at least one elite level linebacker, bro, because it makes a huge difference in the run game. It makes a huge difference in the tackling game. Like, if Howie really doesn't find a way to get Zach Bond on this team, that, like, I'll be pissed with him.
I'll be
like,
pissed.
So answer this for me. Do you feel like was it Vic Fangio that made Zach Bond good, or do you feel like Zach Bond just always just been this good? Like,
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Like Vic Fangio saw what Zach Bond was capable of, but nobody else was willing to give him that chance to put him in inside linebacker starting role. And Vic Fangio.
The question is, why is that though?
Because he never had a good defensive coordinator like that.
Yeah, and they just didn't have the vision.
And like I sit back and I think like these are people that get paid in more than all four of us sitting up here.
Well, bro,
of course.
Bro, I always remember this. We had this conversation. I'll give credit to this one to Antoine. Antoine said this is why coaching matters, because when you have a certain player with a certain coach, he's gonna put you in the best position. He's gonna bring the best out of you, and that's exactly what's happening there. Fangio brought out the player in Bond that he didn't even know he had. Because if that player was in him, he would have been playing like that already.
So, back to what I'm saying again. Is it coaching or was it Zach Bond?
I mean, you can't just give credit to one person, bro. It's definitely like I don't agree with Jay on the aspect of he didn't see it in him, because I think Zach Bond always knew that he was a dog. He just maybe, there's some people that just sit back and don't say anything, and there's guys that'll go in there and be like, yo, coach, I'm a dog. Put me in this effing game. Like I guess he didn't speak enough. But Vic
He didn't know.
Fangio looks for shit like that. Like that's what he was looking for.
When he was
Is a
on the
guy like
Saints,
Zach Bond.
he
Do
was
you
Because
think
look,
Vic Fangio can find it again?
do you think that Vic Fangio came in here and he looked at last year's tape and he was like, these people have no linebackers. My main thing is I'm going to try to find them a linebacker and we're going to draft some good cornerbacks.
I
Like
think he said cornerbacks first. I think he said corners first. Because I think if he didn't think linebackers, they wouldn't have picked up Devin White.
What do you mean? I mean, they picked up Devin White because they knew we needed a linebacker. He just didn't work out.
I know.
But I think cornerbacks was our biggest issue.
I really think
they were
we have
going
no
over the top.
linebackers, and it's like, let's bring in 2 guys and see what we get. Plus, we had Dean already. Plus, we drafted Trotter, and they're like, let's see what we got. But Bond was the guy that nobody thought that he was gonna do what he's done. Nobody gonna sit here with a face and say they thought he was gonna do this.
Not even Bond.
No,
not even Bond. That's
not even Bond. Not even Bond.
But now, like when you hit the lottery or catch lightning in a bottle, you can't just let that slip out your hand, bro. Because like we got a good linebacker, all pro linebacker, defensive player of the year finalist linebacker. And you talking about, can we find that again?
Hell no.
I don't want to know.
That's a hard position to find a good player, bro. Like a consistent player.
That's a very hard position to find a good player. But at the same time, this is Vic Fangio. This is somebody that, like, let's be honest here. Vic Fangio is an Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan at the end of the day.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
So he's gonna make. There's probably nobody as close as proud as him to winning that Super Bowl, close to Vic Fangio. So I don't think he's gonna make a lame duck decision and put us in the wrong position to get somebody. I do think Zach Bond is the person that we need. I do think he is the guy that we need. But I also think that at the end of the day, if we are not giving Zach Bond the money that he wants, he will walk.
Give him what he wants.
$20 million. So
he's not gonna ask, bro. He's not gonna ask for $20 million a year, bro.
Hey,
there's no way.
Hey.
But listen, if we don't have him all season, bro, we not in this position that we in.
We're not. We're definitely not. We are
like,
not.
Like what Jay said, you can take anybody else away and we'll be okay. But Zach Bond, you could not take that man away.
No, I personally don't want him to go. I don't want him to go, but at the end of the day, we got to know what type of person Zach Bond is. If he's somebody that's going for the money, you said he just had a kid, he wants the money. Howie Roseman is not going to overpay him. I think if we can get rid of Bryce Huff and we can give that money and have it go to Zach Bond, we will keep him.
Honestly, we've been spending a lot of time on this. Call me crazy. I don't even think Zach Bond's going to be worth that much. I mean, I don't think he's going to ask for that much. Like, I don't
think it's going to be a hard negotiation.
I really don't. I don't think it's going to be that hard.
I would love for that to happen. I want that to happen. But like, it's just something. I'm just trying to crank y'all's cranium, bro.
The Patriots did it for years, paying guys a little making guys. They did it.
That was their culture, though. That was their culture.
But remember,
why can't it be ours?
Taking less guys get paid in Philly.
I think it is going to be ours.
Guys don't complain. In Philly, never have like public contract except like Hassan Reddick, public contract discussions. Everybody gets paid. He does a thing where he gives you money up front, less signing bonuses, less guaranteed money, but you're getting a lot of money up front. He figures he's manipulated the game to the point where you never hear an Eagles player saying, I'm underpaid, I want to reconstruct. Hassan Reddick was the last one. And who was it before him? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Not even. I'm trying to think T.O. I know T.O. I'm trying to think.
It wasn't even
T.O. and Hassan Reddick. Who's the last Eagle player who complained about his salary?
I don't even think T.O. complained about money.
Yeah, he wasn't even complaining about money.
No, T.O. complained about like Donovan McNabb, right?
Donovan McNabb, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't even about T. Exactly. So that was like a locker room issue. So who was the last player who complained about money?
Well, we don't know the full story on everybody.
No, I'm saying publicly, because publicly players.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, believe it or not.
Yeah. Remember that because remember Chauncey wanted what Slay and Bradbury were worth, and we didn't give that to him. So
it was his agent. But it was his agent.
When he started complaining, what happened? You guys are right. You guys are totally right. What happened to him when he started complaining though? They shipped his ass
went
off.
to the Ravens. He went to the
Detroit.
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
and he got hurt.
I don't see Bond having that situation here like he did. I see, like Scotty said, I don't think he's gonna go in there and slam his hand on the table and say, "Give me $20 million."
Did you feel that way about Chauncey in 22?
I see CJ going crazy, like, yo, I just got you out of the Super Bowl. I could see CJ going crazy. His personality, bro, he's amped up. But CJ
the thing is,
messed up when he went to Detroit and came back and took less bread in Philly the second time around.
it sounds crazy to say it, but believe it or not, there really are players out there that exist that are willing to take less, even though they know they could maybe be worth more. And I do think he's
a prime example. Jalen Hurts a prime example.
I mean, Jalen got a bag though.
Yeah, but Jalen took less for going to a Super Bowl. Jalen taking his contract is the reason why Lamar Jackson ended up taking his contract.
Ended up getting his, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So Jalen even said it's not about money, it's about trophies.
Yeah, he said money is nice, championships are better.
Listen, there's a quarterback that get paid $60 million and he plays around where y'all live at.
Yeah. Oh.
He gets $60 million, bro.
That's crazy.
But no, that's just my thoughts on that. I'm glad we had this discussion because we can't all agree about the same thing.
Yeah.
No, of course.
But yeah, so I like that. That was a little game I wanted to play. But yo, fellas, I'm glad we had this season. Just before we kind of close out, I want to thank Antoine. I want to thank Scotty. I want to thank Bruce, Todd. Hey, before we started this, I didn't know any of y'all boys.
Yeah.
Going into this, y'all put me into a whole new element, enjoying the game. Yeah. Y'all put me in a whole new element. I appreciate that. Y'all's football knowledge is amazing. Y'all definitely like brought what's that Doug Peterson said? Brought that spark to the page that we needed.
I feel like it was our turbo to us.
Yeah. Y'all brought what we needed to this. I'm glad y'all boys are on. Hey, it's gonna get even crazier next year. There's gonna be a lot more things that we're gonna be doing different next year. We appreciate everybody watching. We're only gonna get better. But yeah, just going out of this is a good season. Hopefully we can start making some more in the off season. But yeah, Jay, what you got on this, bro? You started with me on this.
Yeah. So everybody knows it was me and Warren we did last year. Then we started off this year. And then we were just having discussions. And then one day he came to me. He's like, yo, I met these people. I'm going to bring them on. He like, because he know we needed somebody. We were starving to get somebody on. He's like, we just put them on. And honestly, it's the best decision we ever made. Antoine, Scotty, Bruce, everybody, Todd, the whole crew. I'm going to actually meet them the first time this week at the parade. So we're going to catch vibes over there. We're going to be live, recording videos, pictures, all that. But I really appreciate what y'all brought to the show. Y'all brought that energy. Y'all brought more viewers, just more. It made the discussion better. And I'm not saying people were getting tired of me and Warren, but it was just me and Warren in the comments. Me and Warren in the comments. And y'all definitely made I feel like Jalen when we got Saquon. Yeah, definitely we took a step back. Our job got a little easier. You feel me? So I definitely appreciate y'all and what y'all doing off the camera too, because I know y'all be getting people to subscribe, view. I see all the numbers. I see the cities where the views are coming from, all the likes, and I know y'all putting in work, and I really appreciate y'all fellas.
No, for sure. Like it's been a pleasure working with y'all. We got a Super Bowl our first year together. Hey, let's run it back.
That's only good luck. Bro. That showed you that.
Nah, for sure, bro. It's been a great time, and like y'all both said, me and Antoine, we definitely appreciate it. If it wasn't for Bruce, none of this would be happening right now. I know y'all were doing good. Shout out Bruce. I know y'all were doing good before, but it's definitely we appreciate y'all bringing us on, and we keep it this way, bro. Let's keep doing it. Like you said, we're gonna get better. We're gonna figure out new ways to just make the channel better because we love doing this for everybody.
Yeah, you the young gun. We
go
relying on you to do the young gun stuff. We rely on
I got you.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, we appreciate everybody watching. We'll end up talking about this, but from my understanding, we will probably be going live possibly every 2 weeks, possibly. If not, it will be once a month, just because we know it's the off season. These fellas dedicated, like they dedicated almost 6 to 7 months of their time to be here. So I think it's well deserved. We take a break, we recuperate, we come back, we talk about what we do, talk about what we need to do better, and we can give y'all a better show. We have goals that we want to hit. So to make this even better, and I won't forget any of y'all in the comments here, Nikki, Richard, like
Yep.
Gio,
100%.
hey,
Kevin.
Scott, Wayne, Kevin, all y'all, even Shane. So
Gio.
like I said, we deserve to give y'all a better show. So our job is to work together, come to it, and we give y'all something better so we can have more people onto this. But we definitely appreciate y'all. But fellas, before we get up out of here, y'all know what we do when we get up out. But anything y'all want to say?
Super Bowl champs, baby. We'll see y'all at the parade.
Going for
Birds,
back to back.
baby.
I'm looking for back to back.
Go
Back to
Birds.
back.
Dynasty is the talk.
Don't skip.
Yep.
Don't skip me with
We
that.
talking dynasty.